a large supply of this beverage to share it with his traveling companions. After which some men arrived, but that wasn't really important because Sergei spoke to them. And then they went across the road to a place to sleep for the evening, and then Sergei was like, hey, if anything happens, you should leave. And he was like, okay. He didn't really understand why, but sure, whatever. He didn't really care. And then there was a big commotion. And, and then everything was on fire. And now he's decided he's going to go make. That was his thought process.
Well, I mean, I suppose that's good of a recap as any. Have you heard?
Oh, and then he left.
Have your inspiration. He went back to his.
Yay.
He went back to his families.
Yeah, he's pretty much going to go open an inn, or a bar, I should say, rather.
So, as you awaken from your slumber...
So basically, he is going to be the fucking, catalyst of the fall of the lizard society, because everybody's going to get alcoholic.
That would be Blimp, but close.
You cannot blame Blimp on account of you did it to your damn self.
You're doing to the lizard what you did to the raid people of Treasure. All over again.
I mean, the tieflings. Doesn't mean...
Yes, the tieflings. Good, that can down there.
Anyway, you awaken from your, wherever you were slept. Like, where did you guys... What did you guys
travel deeper into the woods.
So yeah, you awaken in the woods, like, after an uncomfortable night of sleep. Pretty much without any kind of tents. Not sure if you even if you tried to make any kind of shelter. Pretty much, like, cold... hungry,
half naked for Blimp.
And
they're not hungry.
Blimp is half naked.
Also, we don't have to be hungry.
Well, Blimp is wearing some kind of clothing. Well, I mean...
Oh, but Blimp has a regular set of clothes.
Yeah, he has a regular set of clothes that don't really completely fit.
Yeah, a regular set of stolen clothes.
Yeah. Even though the good berries do fulfill your need to eat, you're still kind of like they're bland, tasteless. Wish you had actual food. And
they're not fucking bland. They're not tasteless. They're fucking good. They're good berries. It's lies.
You find that your lizard friend has left.
I left you my gear though.
Actually, no, never mind. You guys were asleep when he left.
Just put like a pile of his shit down and left.
Yeah, you find a pile of your lizardman gear, whatever he doesn't really need.
Oh no, Frodo has turned into a pile of nothingness.
So what all did you leave? Did you what did you take
back
with
for
you?
the booze?
I
pretty much just took like my pouch.
Did you take your haunches with you or no?
Yeah, my meat's going with me. I don't fucking leave my meat for them. Are you fucking mad?
Okay. But yeah, you find most of his, equipment lying there. Stuff he...
I don't need anything else. I could just shapeshift into a fucking animal and travel like that. And make good berries to eat, so...
Yeah.
I'm just like, wee! Don't need these funny gun things that I never used.
So, what are your guys' actions as you waken? What is your plans?
Or listen to the
soothing music, pondering the destruction and the endless futility of the dog.
I slap Clemens for being such a downer.
Or was that trash?
He's complaining about tabletop sim music.
Okay.
Is the server up?
Yes.
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 You're currently on it. Just waiting.
I don't see it.
Weird.
Yeah, it doesn't show up.
Set it for friends only?
You can just join directly on somebody from the friends menu in Steam as well.
First time I've run it since I've reinstalled everything, so... I should be connecting.
Anyway.
So, yeah, I'm gonna get up, but not... Froden! Froden!
You yell, but hear no answer.
Well, he was a good lizard, but now he is gone.
He was the cause of most of our problems.
Nope, that was Blimf.
Oh,
Blimf remains-
Name some problems, and I will point out how it was Blimf's fault. Wow, that's what's
he shapeshifted into a spider and scared the shit out of people on the top.
Hello, I'm so gay. There we go. No, Blimf made him drink the alcohol that got him drunk.
Oh, wow.
And do you remember the whole incident in the crypt with the fingers? Who accepted the job to go down there? It was Blimf. The lack of reply from Blimf leads me to believe he knows this too.
Blimp's... it looks like Blimp's still, is still
See,
asleep.
he agrees. So what are we going to do? Anyone have any ideas now that we are criminals?
Be the best criminals?
That's not helpful.
Does Blimp have any opinions of your current situation?
Shit's fucked up, yo.
He awakens and his first words are, "Shit's fucked up, yo."
He got some scarring in the throat
Yes,
during
it's
the...
like bolt upright,
during
and
the
that's
night
just what
of
he
smoke.
says.
And also heresy.
Oh shoot.
You have Blimp has finally realized the gravity of the situation.
Have made rash choices.
They can be called rash choices.
Well, considering that we cannot return to the military on account of will murder us, I think we either, well, we're basically fugitives now, so we have to try to curry favor or make a living somehow. Do we go with the goblin? Or no, goblins are shiftless.
Oh, Griff, did you leave your cash with you?
Sure, what the fuck do I need the shinies for?
Okay. Do you remember how much that is, or do I need to look it up?
It was like 6 gold pieces, I think. Something like that. And like a silver and a few copper.
Okay, yeah, you find that amount. Let's see, Griff 2, let's see. Did you keep a track of how much money you had on
I
this
did.
page?
Second
Okay.
page.
Kept it somewhere. Oh yeah, there. 20 silver, 1 copper. Yeah, you in the pile of gear, the third and left, you find 20 silver and 1 copper. Did you take the healing potion with you as well?
Nope.
Okay, yeah. So you pretty much find a lot of his stuff.
It's just like a little pile of bullshit that I accumulated while I was here.
Yeah, you basically find a backpack, a bedroll, tinderbox, 10 torches.
Give most of it to Blimp because he has nothing.
10 days of rations, a water skin if you like. Okay, yeah. He probably, Blimp was probably
Blimp
gonna
doesn't
take
even
most
have
of
any
those.
money, so Blimp can just take everything, I think.
Yeah,
And also those guns.
Okay,
I lost everything in that hotel fire, including my dignity.
Yeah, you
Like
have
you
now
had
a
that to begin
backpack,
with.
bedroll, tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 days of rations, water skin, 50 feet of hempen rope, a green gem, 10 GP, 20 silver, 1 copper. You
Not
don't
the
have the
green
goblin
gem.
fingers.
The green gem is mine! It's my
Okay.
shiny rock!
Okay, you don't have the green gem and one healing potion.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
use that to woo a lizard female, I'll have you know.
And you also gain a revolver, a rifle, 3 cartridges for a revolver, and 4 cartridges for carbine. Or rifle, I mean.
Not bad.
Have actual gear. So,
Okay, so where are we going? I could just go home, I guess. Hey Letty, what's the name of, what's like,
Hmm?
just like the government of this Can't nation have a name?
Wait, do you mean the area, or like the
Yeah.
continent, or the nation itself?
You talking about the bad people?
Well, it's
Or,
just called Osea, and the nation is called the Federation of Osea, which
Federation
the
of Bad
other
People.
part. Well, the other part doesn't exactly like the name, because, you know, Osea is the name of the continent, but there's another smaller continent or island a part of it that isn't in the name.
We could go to Gnomeland, who's Broken Hills, you see. The Federation, they don't have much of... They kind of let us do what we do, you know?
Sounds like sounds nice. I'm up
Yeah.
to.
Well, you know, it's okay,
I'm
it's
up
mostly
to
underground.
look.
No land, you say? Maybe short on opportunities there.
Was that a fucking height joke, you piece of shit?
Hey man. No need to lose your short temper.
Because he's not wearing armor, I headbutt him in the crotch.
Do an attack roll.
Many.
Should be able to oppose dodge or something.
Your AC is 10 plus your dex modifier.
Yeah.
That would be 10.
Yeah, that definitely hits. You like just straight up like headbutt him in the balls. It hurts a lot. It is very
Hey, get up,
painful.
Lymph! Get up, Lymph, you piece of
I
shit!
would not expect anything more from someone who is so short-sighted.
Oh,
Wow.
He's
I
probably
shake
prone
my
at this
head.
point due to the pain. Do another attack roll.
With advantage, because he's prone?
Yeah,
Wow.
he's prone on the ground.
Technically, that is
Many.
how that rule works.
Also,
Yeah.
that would technically be classed as a sneak attack.
I'm gonna say you don't have proficiency in sneak attacking with the legs.
I did not know you were so short-tempered.
I'm just gonna repeatedly kick him until he passes out from the pain or something.
Wow.
Roll 1d4 for damage. I'm gonna say non-lethal because you probably don't intend to kill him.
Don't die. 3.
Not close, Blimp, you take 3 points of damage as you
Wow.
get kicked in your
I take
ribs.
3
Oh,
points
no,
of
no,
dick
no,
damage,
no,
is
no,
that
no.
what you're
All the
saying?
kicks are going to the crotch.
Oh, yeah, you take 3 points of dick damage.
Jesus Christ! Wow.
This is actually an ancient no martial art that we developed to fight
It
all other
really is.
people.
Yes.
Okay, guys, let's get on back on track. What is your plan?
Right, get up, Lymph, you piece of
Right
shit!
on the ground.
Get up or I'll kick you again.
I'm on the ground and looking you right in the eye.
You have, like, your eyes are filled with tears due to the pain. It's like you can't even control it. It's like
my
the pain
God.
is just too much.
You can't
Sweet
even comprehend the
family
level of pain he
jewel.
operates on.
Okay, we're gonna head southeast, guys, because you see the train tracks. If we can jump on it,
I mean, if you wanted to touch my dick, you just had to say so.
we're gonna go southwest, guys, and get on and see if we can jump on a train, and the train will take us all the way to the Broken Hills.
We're at Crossroads at the moment, right?
Wait, who said that?
No, I'm just... Aren't...
It's gonna take you some days trekking through the wilderness to be able to reach the rail track. I'm gonna say 2 days. 2 days of, like, travel.
Right, Blimp, pick up your shit. I don't know, make some armor from some tree bark or something, man.
Tree bark.
I gingerly step up. And I walk like
I
a
make it
toddler.
look like I'm gonna go headbutt him again, but then stop.
Okay.
I mean, really, if you want to date, you don't have to be so aggressive.
Okay, so you guys, do you take any Well, I mean, you don't really have many options for travel preparation, but do you take any? So I'll take that as a no.
If only you had somebody that could commune with nature and stuff and track and
Oh,
do
So,
things
boy, if
nature
only one of us
related.
was raised in the woodland / grassland.
Okay. Yeah, as you're gonna go travel, who's gonna be leading you guys?
Well,
Cough, cough, Clemens, cough.
I guess I'm gonna have to lead those fuckers through the wilderness.
Okay, make a survival check to see if you get lost. Do you have advantage or anything based on your class abilities? Okay, you rolled
I probably pass. I have pretty good bonus for survival, +7. So
Yeah.
yes,
Oh yeah,
22.
it's like you're back in the wilderness. Like
I'm back at home, man. It's much better than the army, man. The army sucks. They're always telling me to do shit.
yeah, you're back. You're
Oh,
back
God,
in.
it's
You're back in
Estonia.
your fucking. You're back in your stuff. Damn it! I forgot the goddamn word.
I'm a rambly man. Woo!
Let me quickly check all of the travel rules. I forgot to do that. Where's all my books? But anyway, you start your slow trek through the lands. Make a perception check for me.
+5.
Yeah, doesn't seem like anything bothers you. Like you don't during your travels over there. Like next, what's about around 16 hours that you have daylight or something. Nothing seems to bother you. It's like you notice some animals here and there, but mostly nothing. And it starts already like it already starts getting like dark. You should probably prepare for like doing camp or something.
Let's camp out, guys.
Okay.
What preparations do you want to make for camp? Do you want to like eat, for instance?
Yes, I'm gonna eat some
Well,
rations.
we-
You see. I don't want any of those berries.
Okay, you eat some of your limited quantity of rations.
Yeah, I catch good berries and eat some berries.
I go
Okay.
gather up some particularly comfy looking rocks.
Are you guys going to make any kind of cover for like from the
Yeah, yeah.
elements? Okay, make a survival check for
Yes.
me.
I need to open the front door. I'll be back.
Sergey is going to get a big leaf to cover up its
18?
rock bed.
What was that? I'm sorry.
18.
Oh yeah, you
22! No,
you-
21.
Okay, yeah, you're able to make comfortably, easily to be able to make some cover from the elements like wind, maybe even rain if it does. It doesn't really happen that often because it's mostly arid, so rain is fairly rare. What did you roll? Hippo?
21!
Yeah, you're also able to find a comfortable place to sleep.
I get a nice, and I get nice pretty rock to use as a pillow.
You find a pretty rock to use as a pillow.
And then I snuggle down to sleep. Did everyone die?
Yes,
No.
everyone's dead. Sorry, I was looking up something. So, watches. You guys are gonna take watches?
I don't
Also-
know, man. It seems pretty safe in these woods. Hey, Clemens,
Okay.
did
No, we're taking
okay, you do
watches.
that. I'm gonna sleep. Bye
I was just gonna wake you
Oh,
up then. Then it's
I'll
your
do
turn.
what I did to Blimp. I'll do it to Blimp again,
Oh,
goddammit.
wait.
I'll fucking
Blimp,
change into a
don't you
fucking
have
anaconda and fucking, strangle
Yes.
you fucking ass.
So, trans, that basically allows you to take, does that allow you to take the full watch or just half watch?
If you
Does
try that
half-elf even
shit with
sleep?
me, I'm gonna shillelagh your ass.
Oh, is that, Griff?
Do half elves even sleep?
They trance, they don't really sleep, but I'm not sure if half of it counts. Quickly gonna check.
I have to sleep.
4 hours, and it counts as a long rest.
Half elf probably need to sleep. I'm pretty
Yes,
sure
you
they
do.
need to sleep.
What have you been doing up until this point, man? Have you been sleeping?
Elves
Oh my God, I don't
need to
know.
Sleep instead
What am I?
for 4 hours a day.
Yeah, just meditation.
I'm just
So
trying to check if like meditation do you count as like awake?
Oh,
Yeah, of course he's awake.
Oh yeah, so he can like do perception checks and shit. That
Yeah.
was like what it was.
As long as he's
Okay,
not
yeah.
doing anything extraneous during it, then it doesn't matter what he's doing.
After the stage
Okay,
I left
yeah.
him in, I don't think he can.
Okay, yeah, but you can pretty much just take whole watch if you want.
okay. That's fine.
Okay, make me 2 perception checks. Actually 3.
That would be a 16.
Your first watch passes uneventfully.
That would be a 16.
Your second watch passes uneventfully as well.
That would be a 12.
And your third watch passes uneventfully. You seem to have gone through the night completely unmolested in the wilderness. And you awake again.
Oh,
And you continue to do your trek
onwards to
through
the
the
train
wilderness.
tracks.
onwards. Make a survival check again, whoever is leading, which is, Clemens. And also make me a
Oh god, we're all gonna die.
perception check.
Oh, fucking 10.
10. Yeah, you still, you're still pretty. This terrain is pretty
Yeah.
familiar to you, so
I don't feel
you're
good.
you're still able to lead your,
I think I
lead
ate up
everyone
that
through.
berry.
Yeah, you weren't feeling all you weren't feeling your greatest, but you're still able to lead everyone through without any too much hazard. I mean, it's a bit slower than you were expecting, but it isn't too bad. But you're kind of close to the train tracks. You can either push and risk exhaustion, or you can just sleep.
Let's just spend some time to find the perfect camping spot.
Okay, make a survival check to find a camping spot.
Oh wow. 9.
Clemens, are you even a
Uh,
druid?
Fuck you, man. Ate a
Let me
berry.
take a look. Guys, I found a
9.
campsite.
Oh yeah, you're actually Sergey. You're natural.
I
thing, right?
look at
Yes.
Turkey and I nod. Yes, that looks like I really need to take a nap.
Yeah, Sergey. You actually find an already inhabited campsite, inhabited by a lone whatever Anatoly looks like.
What am I looking at?
You find a gnome, you say?
Yes, they find your campsite as you were somewhere where you had no idea where you were. Just calling
Oh,
the
fucking
little
great! First I'm in a fish, then I'm in the ninja fucking people come and bother me again. Wait! Sergey, is that you?
Wait, who is this?
It's me, Anatoly! Do you not remember
Oh my
me?
god, it's my cousin!
I'm going to embrace him and do that thing that the Russians do, you know, like the side kiss on the
No,
cheek
we do
both
the secret
sides.
gnome handshake.
That comes afterwards. They
They
don't love to see
fucking,
that
you
part.
do the gnome kiss by rubbing noses. Everybody knows
you
that.
racist motherfucker.
Who is this fucking
some
tall, pointy-eared
He's some
dendrophile?
stupid tree-hugging fuck. I don't know, I'm stuck with him, I guess.
Well, what are you doing out here? I thought my camp was hidden.
Well, no, I found it. I found it quite easily with the big sign to say "Keep out, fuck off, gnomes only." You know.
What? I took down
Oh,
the
I think you
sign.
missed one.
So what are you doing? Come. I see another point here in the back there. Come,
Well,
come
he's a-
inside.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I have like a campfire or some shit going.
Is
Yes,
his hut
yes.
like? It's made for gnomes. Sweet.
Yeah. I mean, obviously he wouldn't like make a hut or like. It's basically just made of like
Twigs.
branches, leaves,
But it's-
bushes,
it's-
like shit, like just
It's
like
gnome
stacked.
height, so I can walk
and,
in
like-
there quite comfortably, and the other two have to crawl.
Oh yeah, it's like made for gnome height. So it's not like Anatoly was expecting
Get on your knees,
visitors.
pigskins.
Not really. Come
I
inside.
have a question.
Yeah.
Can I rest in shapeshifting form?
You can't shapeshift for too long. It has a limit on it. I
It's
don't
hour
remember
per druid level
Okay. So it's only 4 hours.
for now. But I mean, later on you can shift for 8 hours or more. You'll be able to rest like that.
that.
So it is, you know, long
Come
story.
inside, you two tall ones.
Wait, yeah, they'll have to crawl or something. I don't care.
Yeah. You Clement's emblem for you find it kind of. You either have to do a really uncomfortable
It's
like squat or
really
crawl.
tight. You know, you're gonna like sit with your like hands around your knees. You know, like the kids
Like
sometimes
Yoda's
do.
hut in Star Wars.
Even tighter than that, because it's a tiny like makeshift hut made out of natural resources around, like sticks,
Oh, it's
twigs,
quite comfy.
long.
I sit there, Hunston. It's quite comfy.
And what are your names? Who are you two?
I'm Clemens.
Clemens, that's a very strange name. And who? What are you, Pointy?
I'm a very strange person.
No, not you, the other one.
You can call me Plimp.
Blimp, why are you traveling with these two elves? What's going on here?
No, well, you see, you know, I went and joined army.
No, I didn't
Oh, yeah,
know
you
that.
disappeared,
They've been
didn't
on the
you?
run.
Oh, no, we left we left the social club one night, and you went home. I went home, and then you were gone. I forgot about this.
Yes, they've been trying to kill me this entire
Like
time.
who?
I don't know. I think it's the government.
Oh man,
They're afraid.
the government.
Well, the government's also
Well,
trying
the
to kill
little
us now.
idiots.
You know they imprisoned my mother. Antonina, they
Not
imprisoned her.
Antonina.
Yes,
Goddamn bastards.
Quiet, shut up.
and they killed my wife Tanya. They killed her
Oh
too.
shit, but she would love. She never finished making me that scarf.
I know, right? And then our good friend Aunt Katya, they
What?
killed her too.
Oh no!
They say she was poisoned. And
Down
then,
with the man!
then to rub it all in, my second wife, they kill her too with black lung.
Oh, what? But there hasn't been a recorded case of black lung in at least 5 months.
I know. Anastasia would never go into a cave and get a damn
You are
lung.
not with your hoity-toity lifestyle, Mr. Nobleman.
Hey, they are afraid of a prince of the people, I tell you.
Wow, what shit.
By the way, like, Anatoly is in fine clothing, but old. You know, like, shiny with age and worn. But, like, really good, like, material. And, squeaky clean. Like, no dirt, no scuff marks, nothing like that whatsoever. But this motherfucker's pretty much like the Hound. Like, right side of his face, burned all the way down. Fingers, ring finger, pinky, index finger on his left hand missing. And he's just wearing, like, black, you know, like, embroidered shirt, pants, jacket, like an evening jacket, like he was ready to go out. Like, in the middle of the fucking jungle. Or forest. White hair, dark skin. Yeah.
So, how long have you been here?
I don't know, I was in some fucking fish for a while.
How does that even happen?
I don't know, one day I like wake up and I'm in a fucking fish.
That's pretty bizarre, man.
I'm telling you, I think they have a wizard trying to kill me.
Oh, well, shit. Weren't you learning some of that magic?
Yes, I went on quests to expand my learning, get some new books, and then one of these Burgos bastards turned on me and tried to kill me. That's how I got these burns.
Wow. That's quite a story, my friend.
I am extraordinarily lucky to be alive. But come, tell me of your problems. What is it with you guys? What are you
Well,
doing
you
here?
see this? You see this knife, you fuck? Pointing to Blimp. Well, he pretty much caused all of our problems. You see, we were in military together. Cause you know, I didn't want to have any. I didn't want to go in the mines. And I wanted to see the world.
Sorry to interject here. Griff, do you have the alarm spell?
I do.
You could presume you had alarmed this whole area because of your, paranoia.
I
That's what the
could.
signs were.
That's true.
You feel that one of your alarms goes off from the west. You're like the mental thing.
Comrades, it looks like we have some more company coming this
Oh,
way.
shit, I bet it's those fucking military bastards coming to get us.
West
Sorry. AFK, like 1 minute?
Okay.
west side, you pointy earth. Fuck, come on, get
Come
out
on,
of here. Let us get out.
Shift, you little fuckers.
Who did you bring here? Sergey, were you followed? Are you working for
Oh,
them?
no, I mean the military are chasing us because they want to kill us.
I'm
all.
gonna inside check him. I don't
Okay.
fucking believe him.
Sure, roll for insight.
I don't trust this fucker. Who just leaves the military and then conveniently stumbles into my camp. Oh, wow.
Any...
10!
Hippo,
I mean,
are you
8, sorry,
telling the
not 10.
truth?
I am telling you. No, I'm telling the truth.
He doesn't know that.
Sorry,
like-
there's
yeah,
somebody knocking, but there
Anatoly-
was nobody there.
Anatoly, you can tell from your old friend's face that he isn't lying to you. He seems pretty straight-faced, straight-laced.
Are they following you?
Clemens, you were looking at, man. You know this shit. Were we being followed? Did you even?
West side. Which side did you
Which
come
side
from?
we come
I
from?
didn't notice
No,
anybody.
we were coming from the northeast.
I point to the side we came from.
Yeah, you
So that
guys were
northeast.
coming from... Yeah, they were coming from the northeast side. This is coming from west.
Ready yourselves! I think it's another attempt on my
Oh,
life!
shit, guys, you need to protect my friend. He's my only friend.
I'm gonna, like, pick up my staff and, like, pull it out of my little shack, and the whole shack just, like, collapses, because that was kind of, like, the central supporting beam for it.
Okay. You
I
see-
rise through the shack.
Make a perception check.
It's just twigs, so yeah.
Make a perception check as the whole place
Everyone?
falls apart. Everybody, anybody, to see
2!
where this is coming from.
Plus... Nope, just 2. Wow, I didn't put points in perception. Holy
22.
shit.
Fucking
20.
Oh
11.
god, I gimped myself again.
You did have incredibly bizarre stats, though.
One of the
Yeah.
fucking twigs hit my eyes when I rose up. Ah, can't see shit.
Okay, and
Oh,
Anatoly and Clemens, you don't notice anything, but Sergey and Blimp, you notice some wolf-like creatures appear from the west. They look a bit gaunt.
Clemens, there are some wild animals. Talk to them or something.
Talk to them!
Come on.
They
I
look-
guess
Oh yeah, he's a
speak to
druid,
animals.
by the way. You'd never know, would you? You think he was just some
They
hermit?
look a bit hostile.
Go! I push him.
So, speak
I,
more.
I like screaming at them. What the hell are you doing, man? Go away.
So you cast Speak with Animals?
Yep.
As you try and speak with them...
Now he
because,
prepares it.
Why did you
well,
do this when Frodo?
you can't-
What the fuck?
They don't really respond back in words, but they respond back in like an emotion, which is just pure and utter hunger.
I don't think these are normal animals.
They look pretty normal to me.
You can make a nature check if
I
you want to
want
determine
to
are they
figure that
normal
out. They look
wolves.
pretty normal to me.
He's the druid. I mean, I guess he'd know.
No, I put 10. I probably no. I don't know, man.
I
don't know.
rolled, yeah, 16.
With a 16, you can tell that they're just, well, I mean, there's a wolf, like there's some, there are some wolves. There's actually, hang on, where did I save this? You see that there are, 2 bigger wolves, which you recognize as dire wolves, and you notice that there are 3 smaller wolves, which are just wolves. But you do notice that they look very gone, they look very hungry. Looks like they've teamed up just to
Oh
get
no, is
something.
Sergey gonna have to smack a bitch?
Oh, these capitalist pigs! They send wolves against me! I'll kill them all!
I throw good berries at them.
Bounce
Hey, that's a good
out
idea.
Their faces.
So
Like
you,
smell delicious.
okay, roll
Oh,
for,
that's a thing! That's a thing we can totally do!
do what?
Fine, if you throw good berries at them, I can cast Prestidigitation to make the good berries smell and taste like steak.
He
Raw
already
steak.
threw them at them.
Yep.
How many times are you gonna if you
Okay,
just use like 3 fucking spells today to cast good berries, talk of animals, and more good berries?
Well, he,
Is a pocket full of marbles.
okay, anyway. So, okay, so he threw good berries. The wolves don't immediately react to them. Like, they notice
Here you
them,
go,
but
boy.
they don't-
It's good stuff. It will make
They
you
don't-
fucking better.
I'm
Uh,
You
not,
feel
a,
good.
I'm
Makes
not a
you feel
druid,
good.
man, but I don't think wolves eat berries. Look at them teeth, says for chomping.
Are we going to initiative or can I cast Prestidigitation?
You can cast Prestidigitation if you want.
Okay. I'm gonna cast it on the good berries.
Okay,
Um,
so you're going to make them
smell like
Well-
delicious raw meat! I can make 1 cubic foot of,
I throw,
food.
I throw, yeah.
How many did you throw on?
Not a cubic
Uh,
foot's worth.
The rest of the ones
How
I
many
had,
did you make?
Okay.
since I cast it last.
Well,
it's
he's only
10.
one at 8, so he makes 10, and he cast it the previous day, and he ate once. You'll have
No,
18
that only
total,
lasts for like a
depending on
day.
how long they last.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 8. So
So it's around 8.
I ate like 1. So I
Oh,
was,
you cast it the previous evening, so it's probably 9 plus 9 in the morning, so it's 18.
Ah,
Unless they lost less than 8 hours. Yeah, so you got like 18 of those fuckers.
Oh yeah, you combine like in combination, you guys are able to just like the wolves
Tell
like
them it's
start
meat.
eating the good berries. Basically, they try and
Do
like
any of
look
them
for
hit him
more.
in the eye and
Basically,
crit?
no.
Make more food, it looks like they're still
let's see.
They
hungry.
look hungry.
Let's see. Does any?
I mean, eat it.
I
It
speak to
says
them
in very
again.
small
So
print
like,
written on
how,
the berry. that it
how do you feel now, Gal? How do you feel now, boys? Do you feel better?
Yeah, you get the sense that I feel a bit
Make them
better.
more food so they go away.
We don't have any more food. I mean, we had to escape the town, and we might have set fire to it.
I ask him, so are you still hungry? You need more?
Well, I mean, they're good berries, so they're actually full for now.
Okay. That's it.
They,
Anyway, we'll
they,
not-
you
see
see
you,
them,
see you guys.
see them
Bye.
shuffle away, start leaving.
Oh, that is the worst assassination wolf I've ever seen. And let me tell you, I have seen some wolves in my time that tried to kill
Maybe they
you.
were just wolves.
No, it's no such thing. Nobody would know I'm here.
Oh, they might smell you there.
No, I must have been ratted out by somebody. I'll have to trace back my path here and kill people.
Oh shit!
Well, you've ruined my camping place. Look at my hut, it's in pieces.
Well, I mean, you should come with us, man. We're going back home to old country.
Oh, yes, I love it. We can stand in the line and gossip while we wait for my blonix and some beetles. Yes, it's good.
but you know, we all go to the food dispensary and we'll get our dinners at the same time.
You know, that was a nice thing about being aristocrat. You had my beats delivered.
I
It's
always had
very
to stand
nice.
in line. Some days
Yeah.
you...
Oh, you mean you get to catch up
I
with
thought you
neighbors?
guys only ate like turnips.
Wow.
Oh, look at this racist fuck. What do you
That-
think we are?
They're both
Savages?
fucking racists. This other one, I had to hit him with the gnome fool, cause he called me small. Right in the dick.
You know, I expected better from you. It's like,
You know, when I headbutted
people.
him, I didn't feel anything. He was smooth like a Ken doll.
yes. It was very popular, those
Very
dolls.
quiet, this blimp motherfucker.
So it's dark in the evening, and
Blimp.
you're having a conversation here. What do you guys do? Do you
You
push
got
on, or do you still reset your camp?
No, let us rest and then leave in the morning. I think it's a good idea.
Okay.
Yes.
Or we should maybe stealth on a little.
Why?
Why are you getting chased? Are they right behind you?
No, I could cast without
When
trace
did you?
on us.
What the fuck, man?
Oh,
How
look
many?
at this.
Wow.
That's level
Spell
2
all them
spell.
spells, man. I mean, I don't know how magic works.
Yes,
but,
look at this one.
You know, I'm pretty sure you can't just go flinging spells at left and right. Spell here, spell there, spell for everyone.
That's a level 2 spell.
What does that even mean,
Look
man?
look under your chair. It's a spell.
So anyway,
I can explain it to you. It's very difficult to explain the amount of energy required to use a given incantation. So when we speak to lay people, we just divide it up into levels to give them an idea, like level 1, level 2,
Oh,
level
shit,
3.
that makes sense. See, Clemens, why didn't you explain it like that? This is why Anatoly is my best friend. He keeps it simple.
Come, little gnome.
I
And
wish
come.
I had a best friend.
Well, you should work on not being so racist. Maybe you'll have more
It's
friends.
a pretty good idea.
So
I'm
what is
sorry,
it? Are we
man.
leaving
It's
or are we
just what I've
staying?
heard. Please tell me how it is in the real world. I'm just, it's not my fault.
Okay, well, I didn't sign up for that, so I'll leave him with you, Sergey. I'm gonna walk over to Blimp.
okay, you walk over to Blimp.
Yep, I'll leave the crying Clemens with Sergey, so Sergey can
I
straighten
walk
him
in the
out.
opposite direction, leaving Clemens stood on his own.
Sergey!
Everybody just needs to do something. Okay.
I go, kick like a small rock. Like,
It hits the wolves, they come
oh,
back
it's
and
so
kill us.
hard.
Goes to the wolves. Hey, do you want some real meat? Oh no.
With some tasty gnomes.
Oh, didn't know us.
Okay, well, I'm gonna reset the alarm spell. Are we gonna rest or are we gonna carry on? What do we want to do?
Look at these babies. I don't think they can walk much further.
Okay, I'm going to set up the alarm spell to stop the capitalist wolves from getting us.
Okay, you reset the alarm trap. And there's you can because this campsite was already just fuck it, make a survival.
I've got a
check.
fire
Just to
pit.
how
I've got a windbreak.
just to see how well you reset the man's campsite.
Motherfucking
Let
six.
me
Yes,
help, I
and-
guess.
Hey, you other elf, why are you so quiet?
18.
Oh no, just keep insulting me. This is so much fun. I feel like
What?
a valuable member of the
Oh,
team.
Blimp, you know it's
Why
just
are you so
friendly
quiet?
reading.
You guys are able to reset this camp fairly easily.
Right, so what is plan? Where are you going? What are you
We were
doing?
gonna go to the train tracks, the train that goes from home to big city. And then we're gonna jump
Yes,
on train
to-
and go all the way, ride the tracks all the way back to our gnomish land.
I mean, we can try that. It sound like a plan. You elf boy, what is your plan? Are you coming with us or?
Which elf boy?
I don't know either. Both.
I believe only one of you is an elf. The other is only a bastard half-elf.
Oh, well, that makes him better than a whole elf, I guess. Only a little bit.
It's not my fault my mom's got raped by an elf.
You
Did
keep
she,
telling
though?
yourself that.
I will keep
Fucking
coming for
told
now.
me.
You're coming with us, okay? What do you do? What is your army job? What is the thing?
I operate the radio.
Oh shit! Do we still have
No.
that thing?
No.
It is molten bubble by now.
What,
you
did
notice him
well,
unradioless.
And radioless, he has no armor. Yeah, he only has the most basic of supplies. Because
Okay, so we need to get this one equipped then, I guess, and then we need to hit on train.
yes, we burned downtown where we were sleeping, you see.
That's why?
Because they were trying to kill us.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, fucking burn it to the
you know,
ground.
yeah.
That's what
That
he
is what I
did.
did, yes.
Well then, hey, so we rest for the evening and leave in the morning.
Okay.
I gather up another
So-
nice pile of rocks to make a nice comfy bed of rocks.
Okay, you make a nice comfy bed of rocks. Who wants to take watches?
I have alarm spell, I sleep like a baby, but now I'll take a watch.
Okay.
I'm too paranoid to
Um,
sleep.
Which watch do you want to take? The first one?
Any doesn't matter to me.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Blimp, you want to
You
stay
can
up
take
and
first
contemplate
watch.
existence some more?
I am an elf. I do not need to sleep.
Okay, you take rest of the watches.
Sure.
This
Okay.
one's very quiet, he doesn't say much.
I think he's still feeling the pain deep down in his plums.
Okay, yeah. Anatoly, make one perception check, and
So I
Lymph
think
make
the
two.
plums are blue after that. It's plums.
You should probably heal him, you know.
Yeah.
It is very, very
I
uncomfortable.
I
He's
cast
a magic man. He
before I
can
go
heal
to bed.
himself.
I yes,
Also, you
before I go
also
to
you
bed,
have
I
already rested once, so long rest, so you would be back at full health. Your bruises have healed.
Wow. That's
Okay.
quick healing
Although
process.
what about the
That
psychological
should never
damage?
fade.
Well, the psychological damage heals 1d4 per day.
I don't know. I did take 3 points of dick damage.
You did take roll 1d4. See how many points of psychological
Wow.
damage you restore.
It's the same as
Yes,
psychic
look at
damage,
him,
right?
He's got this weird
I
far
think
away
so.
look in his eye.
You're able to restore all of the shame from the dick punch or a headbutt.
Blimp, why
Your
do you
mental
take this
health
from
has
them?
been restored.
You know, Blimp, you're very quiet for an elf, you know that?
I spoke too much, and now I don't speak at all.
But why?
Wow.
Were you good at it?
Exceedingly good.
So why don't you just do the thing that you're good at then? Wait, why do they punch you in the dick if you're good at it?
He is very
That's
short-sighted.
not another short joke, you piece of shit!
He's also short-tempered.
Wow.
Sergey,
Jesus.
calm yourself. Learn some
Oh,
restraint.
He's fucking racist. And he says he wants to
He
make
can-
the world a better place. You're
okay,
just
okay.
like your parents, you racist piece of Zeppelin shit.
Oh
Wow.
lord. Wow. What was your perception roll?
I knew he'd say that.
16.
He's short on retorts.
Oh, you knife-eared
Okay,
piece of shit, this is going in the book. I pull out my book that nobody's seen yet and write down in the book. Blimp.
Look at him write in his book with his really short pencil.
Yeah, obviously I keep it short, it's easy to carry like that.
Oh god.
It fits in my bag. Why would I take an overly long pencil? It just makes no sense.
Oh lord.
Just
Oh.
let it happen.
Oh lord. Okay, the first watch passes uneventfully. What are your rolls for your perception checks, Blunt?
How many do I need to make?
Make two. For the two remaining watches.
An 11
Okay. Alright, your second watch passes uneventfully.
and a 7.
And your third watch passes uneventfully. And everybody reawakens back to consciousness. Now rested, all of their dick punch damage restored, and rivalry recently
Okay, I'm
forged.
gonna take out some rations, start cooking them up for everyone for breakfast.
Okay, you
What,
start.
what kind of breakfast do you guys
Well, I
want?
mean, we've got these army rations. They're not shit, but they're not great.
Okay, what do you want them to taste like?
You know, you know Frederich, his restaurant down on corner of 2nd Street.
Yes,
You
yes,
know,
yes.
You know his meatball sandwiches.
Bam, maple
Oh,
sandwich
yeah,
for you.
yeah, yeah.
What about you, Elf? What kind of food you want?
Elf food.
Shit, I
heard
don't
good
know. Fuck it. Elf food. I
Tastes
make
like
it
elf.
taste like whatever I think elf food. Elf taste. I don't know what elf food tastes like, so I make it taste like hoity-toity food.
Everything tastes like Mexican food and fried chicken.
That's delicious. What about you, other elf? What do you want your food taste like?
I'm not elf.
Yeah, whatever. What do you want it to taste like? Your pointy ears.
I'm just gonna eat my good berries.
Fine. Be like that.
He's going to eat his blood, tasting the
Oh
berries.
man, these
That's
foods
like-
are delicious. I haven't been back home in so long.
Good
It's
berries.
the only thing it keeps
Tastes
me
like
sane.
good berries. Good.
I really
Tastes
enjoy
just
these
like
elfish stuff.
meatballs.
No,
Meatballs.
meat is murder.
Even though it's clearly
You
slop,
look like smirking,
that is gray
saying
in
that.
color. It tastes just
But-
like elf enchiladas.
No,
It
they
does,
taste
and it smells
they
like it
taste of
too.
elf chiladas. Obviously, you gotta name it properly.
Enchiladas?
Are elves all Mexican now in this world? Like the gnomes are all
They
Russian?
eat elf chilados.
Oh my god.
Chill
Um,
elf.
Oh god.
Amazing. Amazing.
If only I had
Enchiladas.
some elfanadas.
Elfinadas, what is this?
It is meat wrapped in dough. Your people might call them empanadas, but you're not elves. We call them elfanadas.
I don't think I've had this thing. Is it like a beet?
It's just like a beet, but instead of a beet, it's meat wrapped in dough.
Wow, you remind me of a dwarf I once met. He was really condescending.
Yes,
No, he
I
he
cast
reminds me of
guidance.
he reminds me of some policeman I used to know. He's also very condescending. Also was very
I
monotone.
actually
He's
do cast. I actually do cast guidance and pat him on the shoulder. I believe. in you.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's a very strange people you travel with.
And I know I can't get away from them. Like we're bound together by some mystical purpose. But you know, they do stuff occasionally, they're helpful. That one turned into a flea.
I wave. Hey,
I talked
Oh.
myself out of not being
yeah,
arrested by the
that
military
one
police.
pretended to not know me, and then let's get the rest.
It was not hard to pretend.
I threw a brick at the man.
I also bamboozled a priceless amulet from all these fools, and they don't
Wait,
realize
what?
it.
Well,
Forget that I said anything. It was in Elvish. You don't understand.
Hold on a second.
Also, it's-
Do I
it's technically-
No, damn it. Do you...
Damn it.
Damn
I
it!
don't either.
Wait, Clement?
I actually speak Elvish.
What did it say, Clemens?
I look at him. He talked about some.
I just I stare at him
What
with
did
an
he say,
impassive
Clemens?
face.
You cast command. Shut up.
Yeah, I actually I
Don't
suddenly
make me
cast,
bust out the forehead.
Make a sleight of hand check to see if you can cast it unseen.
that would
I want to
be
perceive.
a
I want to
21.
perceive.
Okay, roll
Shit.
perception. Do you see it?
No.
Oh, yeah, you were able to cast it unnoticed. What do you cast? Command?
No suggestion. I suggest you change the subject. And I say it in Elvish again.
Okay, yeah. Does your target know that this has been cast on them?
Unless it explicitly says so. Nope.
You gotta make. He's
Like
gotta.
Charm explicitly says,
No,
your
he
target
casts suggestion.
has
He needs to make a saving throw.
Okay, make a saving throw while I quickly check something.
Yeah, like Charm specifically says, even if it's successful, your target knows that it's been
Shit.
charmed afterwards.
Oh,
Roll with advantage.
He has advantage because he's a half elf.
Yes, yes, I know. That's why I said
Wisdom
roll
saving
with
throw,
advantage.
What DC is this trash?
13.
Oh balls!
So
Yeah,
wisdom
wisdom saving throw.
plus 7, so 19.
Holy shit! I think, but is he gonna roll with it? That's the question.
Clemens, you feel that Blimp just like you feel like this sudden pull to like change the subject, but you can do it if you want. But
I
you don't
look
need
at
to.
him. What did you call my mother?
What?
She's a lovely woman.
That's not what you said.
Are you lying, or did you actually hear this?
Well, Trash didn't say it, so.
I
yeah,
want
Well,
an
yes.
insight.
So roll deception. Roll deception, Clemens.
Wait, is Clement speaking Elvish still?
Oh no, yeah. Are you speaking Elvish? Because if they can't
Yeah, I
understand
said-
Elvish,
I said that in Elvish.
oh yeah, if
God
none
damn
of
it.
you can understand
What the
Elvish,
fuck is he
then
saying?
I don't know. I skipped elf class. Didn't seem very
I
useful.
say an undercommon to Anatoly. These two are fucking assholes.
Oh, I don't know them.
Well, trust me, they are.
What are you doing, Ian?
I'm pointing at that elf. What did you say about my
Why are
mother?
you saying it in Elvish? We can't understand you.
I don't know, man. I don't know how that fucking suggestion work. I'm just, fucking.
I mean,
It's literally a suggestion.
yeah, you felt like a pull to be changed to like you for a moment you felt as if like you had this compulsion to like switch like the conversation, but then you like it passed over. Like you don't need to change what you were gonna say, but you felt this compulsion to do so.
Yeah.
I
Man.
said she was a whore,
Why that's the...
but I said that.
I slapped him.
I said it in Goblin.
Holy
So
shit!
you hear that all of a sudden Blimp to say something.
I look at him
Goblin.
very suspiciously.
That's Goblin, for she's a lovely woman. Know how much you love your mother.
Make
Stop
make a
speaking about
deception
my
check,
mother!
Blimp.
And I start to cry and run away.
No.
What the fuck?
What?
I
Okay.
run to the next tree and
That's a 20.
A roll inside Clemens to see if like he was telling the truth. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he seemed straight faced. I mean, looks like he was telling the truth as far as you could tell. Not sure where that came from, but yeah, doesn't seem like he was telling.
There's no
a lie.
reason to be so emotional.
I'm an
Like this guy.
emotional man.
This guy seems like a serial killer.
I don't know much about his life before. I think maybe he might be.
Why is he suddenly so? He's like ever since he's got here, he's like monotone
I don't-
voice.
I don't know,
It's
he
kind
used
of
to have
worrying.
personality and stuff, and now he just seems like fucking Terminator.
I am the Terminator.
Oh yeah, I remember that was a good
It was,
puppet
yeah,
show.
it was my favorite.
Ever since he got the amulet, yeah. Say I'm
Wait,
gonna
what
murder you
amulet?
all.
Well, technically speaking, what you got isn't an amulet.
shiny rock.
It doesn't have a chain. It just basically it can float
Anything could
in
be an
your
amulet
hand.
if you're gangster enough.
Well, I mean, yeah. It's
Well-
it's just noting it's technically it's not an amulet. It's a.
I'm gonna murder you all in your
floating.
sleep, you stupid idiots.
Okay.
Say it in
He seems
Orcish.
very untrustworthy for some reason. I don't know
All
why.
of a sudden, you hear Blib to say something to you in this very guttural like language,
Which language?
Orcish.
Wow.
I think maybe
Well.
he's possessed.
You see me. You see Blimp shake his head. Ah, so how about we get going?
Okay, that was weird. That's what he normally sounds like.
Right, I'm not entirely sure or comfortable with
No,
what's
I'm
happening
kind of-
here,
I'm
but
kind
sure,
of worried.
let's go.
Yes, we should.
I'm also a little worried. You should lay off his testes
Maybe
for a while.
I guess they must
Yeah.
have fucked up something in his feeble little elf mind.
Seems to think I'm his boyfriend now. He's got sexual issues. He touched my penis an awful lot.
I mean, that's what.
Well, what-
Wow, that's too much
How
you
live-
information.
With
How you
his
live your life?
face.
How you live your life is up to you. I'm not judging, but I really want to go now, so I'm packing my staff. Goodbye.
Okay, you guys start packing up your stuff.
The one who put his face on my penis.
That is actually very true.
That is what they
But,
taught us
um,
in self-defense class.
Do you guys just abandon the campsite, or do you attempt to like hide it or anything like that? Like, do you
I
hide your
use
tracks?
firebolt.
Well, that's certainly effective.
So you're just going to set it on fire.
Pretty much.
Okay, I'm gonna say you probably do that after everybody's done
I'd
with this
certainly
stuff.
hope so.
Obviously. Yeah, obviously.
Okay, so you guys
This
packed
place
up
was clue town, okay? We can't leave a trace we were here. They might track us. So I'm just gonna burn down everything.
because burning it down isn't the trace. And you set it
Natural
on fire.
fire.
Okay, yeah, you were able to set it on fire pretty easily.
I've read
with your
books.
magic.
They say that occasionally there are brush fires. This is one of them.
So, you guys start heading towards the railroad tracks.
I don't know. Who's your tracker? Who's leading you guys? I don't know where the fuck I am. I came out of the fish
Well,
rivers that
yeah,
way.
we're going this way.
Natural 20.
Okay, yeah. You're actually able to lead everyone towards the direction you think the railroad tracks are in. Pretty easily. It's like, yeah, you travel like surprisingly fast. You're able to, like, you thought you had like a couple of hours of time to get there, but yeah, you're able to just get there in an hour. And you arrive at the railroad tracks, which is basically just like a small clearing with a small bump around it, where it's just like gravel, dirt, and stuff is, and a couple of it's railroad tracks. That's like a slice picture.
Okay, all we need to do is find a bit where there are like signals or something that the train will have to slow down for. And then when it slows down, we jump on.
Can't we just go to where it stops normally and just get on, or how does this work? I've never
We're
robbed the
not
train
robbing
before.
a train, we're just gonna hide on it. But I mean, I think the only stops are like we're right in the middle of between two stops. The only stops are Gnome Place and Big City, very far away.
You can make a.
I want to
Why
make
don't
a
you
train
attempt
roll.
reach me? Make a history check. That seems like the most appropriate check. For
Blimps,
this
do you
one.
know anything about trains? Cause I fucking don't.
I know everything
I know
about all
11 about
things.
trains.
Dad,
Yeah.
if you rolled like a dice, that would be
Yeah.
a number, yeah? Yeah, it's pretty fucking smart.
I remember reading about the train manifests around here.
How much did you roll?
I rolled a 21.
21. You know that there aren't many places like actual stops. There is one, and it's actually fairly long distance away. It would take you approximately another day or two, just like walking next to the tracks to get there. Where it slows down, It usually tends to slow down around in areas where there's lots of bends. Conveniently, this area is actually one that has a pretty tight bend, so it's going to be going a bit slower than normal.
Well, we're pretty far away from an actual stop, but we're not too far away from where the bends are.
By pretty far away, you're literally like on the tightest corner right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just-
Literally, but where we are is the best place to get on the train without getting on at a
See,
stop.
see, this is what he does. He knows things. He's like Rain Man.
I don't think I saw that show.
Yes, just like Rain Man, I will kill you when you sleep. I say it in Goblin.
Okay, so every time you're speaking in monotone mode, are you like speaking in a different language?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, again, all of a sudden Blimp starts talking. Well, you don't understand the language, but everybody except Anatoly can tell it's like the language Blimp used when he was talking to goblins.
Have you guys like recently encountered any spirits, ghosts,
Yeah,
supernatural beings?
necromancer.
Shit, I think your friend might be being fighting possession.
Oh,
I look at Anatoly and smile the biggest, most friendliest smile I can.
Okay, you just smile.
Hey, no need to worry.
Yes.
I'm your comrade. There's nothing to
does
worry
his head
about.
turn like a full 180 degrees around when he says that?
No, his head doesn't turn at
I'm
180.
trying to persuade him.
Okay, roll persuasion.
I hope I fail. That would be funny. I
You
fail.
rolled natural one.
Oh.
You know, you're not very convincing. Yeah, maybe without the demon voice, and maybe a bit more
Yeah,
convincing.
your eyes turn
I
red.
keep the smile and I get closer and says, I know.
All right. Well,
I am becoming increasingly alarmed for my my compatriots' mental health.
yeah. I think I should give him a physical later. Maybe just check for any ghosts.
As long as you don't use your face on my penis, I'll be fine.
I'm not that kind of
I
gnome.
think
This is my
I'm
experience.
not that kind of gnome.
I think maybe we should get him.
You know, I've been married twice to women, so you're very attractive, but I'm going to have to decline your
I think
advances.
maybe we should
Cousin is my only
we should
experience
get
with
him
gnomes.
interview with Sigmund Freud.
Maybe, I don't know.
Sig
mean,
gnomes.
he's
Yeah,
pretty-
Sigmund
Freud.
He's a very famous psychiatrist, man.
His reputation must be large.
Yes, he's quite
Jeez.
famous. Yes.
Okay, so how do we
No,
stop
we
the
don't
rain?
stop. We just wait for it to go past. It'll have to slow down, and we all run and jump on and help each other up on train.
Don't train go pretty
Well, they
fast
can't
normally?
go. Well, listen to the blimp, man. They can't go faster.
I know
they
it
can't
slows
go
down,
fast
but
around the
isn't it
corners.
relative? I mean, I
Well,
don't know.
I don't know.
How
Hey,
fast
blimp,
is
you
not
know
fast?
the train. You read book. How often do train come through? We can sit and watch one and see how fast it is.
Let's see if I remember.
Come on, blimp. This is how you do.
How good is train at cornering?
I
Oh,
don't
god damn it,
remember.
blimp.
You don't happen to remember the exact like timetables for trains going between Steelport and Broken Hills?
Can
they
I
aren't
reach
always
deep into
stable.
my memory and think of when I was in
I don't
back-
remember precisely,
Homeland.
but it's a fucking train, and you should hear it
Well,
coming.
yeah, but we need to watch one to see how fast it goes, and then wait for the next one. Can I reach deep inside my gnomish memory to like remember back home how often trains left?
Were you a lot of time topside?
My
But sure
backstory
roll,
does
sure
say
roll for it.
I went out adventuring friend with Anatoly here.
Okay, sure. Roll.
Do I get
for
points
me.
for hitting both of Trash's dice?
History.
13.
You're not able to really have a good grasp on how
Shit,
often
I only
it
saw
goes,
trains leave.
because you do remember a certain, like, how often they happen. They usually, like, at least they used to at one point at least the trains like arrived 3 times or so per day. But this was some time ago, and you know that the economy was better back then. So you aren't
Look, I
actually sure
don't
what
mind if we have to
started
wait a
happening.
while, but what I'm thinking is like I'm fucking 90 years old. I'm not going to just like run and jump onto a moving train.
Oh,
you
come
know?
on, man, I'm older than you, and I do all the running and jumping shit.
I don't know,
90 years
man.
old. For
Oh, by the
babies.
way, do you? Oh, never mind. I think we had this discussion at some point.
Hmm.
Oh, it's just something about the familiar. Like, did you have one
No.
earlier now?
No.
Yeah, then I remember that we had this discussion, and you said that you don't.
Look, I can get onto the train, no problems. I think I have I figured out solution. Well, the rest of you be fine.
I
Yeah,
can just
man.
like shape shift into something fast, and no, I'm no problem.
I won't have a problem getting on the train at all. You don't have to worry about me.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
can't tell if you're being sarcastic.
Let me see if I can persuade him.
Okay,
Well,
roll persuasion.
I don't understand what's
Why, what's
going on.
happening?
Why your companion is very strange today.
That's a 13.
Is it because we called him a racist?
Roll in.
well,
What would that defend? Actually, roll a wisdom
Blink
check.
would be
Oh, charisma check.
Blink
Charisma
would be
check.
the first person to say that he's a
18.
racist, I think.
Hey, what is your plus charisma?
Nothing.
Okay, yeah. What was your check again, Blimp? On 18.
Oh, for what? I rolled a 13.
Do you have bonuses for persuading?
That is with bonus.
Yeah, it's plus 4.
He rolled a 9.
Yeah, I rolled a 9 plus 4.
Oh, sorry. I thought you rolled a 13. My bad.
No.
Yeah, Anatoly, you aren't really convinced.
What, is he being sarcastic or not? Can I tell?
Sarcastic? Are you being, roll insight. Are you being sarcastic as well?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, with an 18 versus a 13, you get tell he's being sarcastic. He's just being a fucking ass.
So you'll be fine getting on the train. You don't need any assistance, magical or otherwise.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, okay. I mean, I tried. You see, this is why I don't try and speak to other races. They're always assholes.
Okay, so what are you guys doing? You just gonna wait? Are you gonna wait for 2 trains? One
Yeah,
to
we're
go
gonna-
past
we're
and see
gonna-
speed,
Yeah,
or one?
I think we should watch a train. Well, if a
This
train
is-
goes past and it's not going too fast, then we can just jump on.
Yeah, let's just fucking jump the first one that comes. Let's just get it over
Okay,
with. I think
everybody
it's
get
fine.
ready to like be the most jumpiest.
I go
Okay.
find a rock to lie on and like sun myself.
So
like,
do you
fan
guys
myself.
are you guys just right next to the like train tracks, or are you gonna go
Just
like a
ever
bit
so
farther
slightly
away,
in the bushes.
hiding? Actually, the terrain, like the bump, is considered
Oh
rocky
well, I'm
terrain.
gonna hide then.
Okay, you like
Oh, I
okay,
guess
yeah.
stealth
I'm
check.
going-
Anatoly should do the
Yeah.
same.
Roll with advantage.
I'm not stealthy. I'm going to sun myself while lying with my back to a rock.
Well, both my rolls were shit anyway.
Oh Jesus!
I
Wow.
lay completely flat. My black skin standing out on the white rock.
Well, I mean, it's not white rock. It's kind of grayish.
You found
But-
the white rock.
Yeah, but you well, yeah, you found this patch that is just like oddly wider. Looks like they actually accidentally quarried a bit of the wrong type of rock, but nobody would like. They were just like, ah, fuck it.
Okay.
Come, blend into the natural terrain like us,
Yeah, hide.
comrades.
Come on.
Oh, did you stealth as well, Griff?
No, I'm just like lying on the rock.
Okay. You literally just right. Roll a
Yeah, like
stealth check
guys-
anyway for me.
Hmm?
Actually, no. What is let me
What is
just
a
check.
train's passive perception?
Hey man,
No, I'm going to make him a passive stealth check because I just need something.
So everyone
plus
ready to jump on train.
Okay, yeah.
Clemens, you good? You know what we're doing, yeah?
Yep.
Whoever gets on first needs to help up the others.
I am sure.
Blimp, you okay?
No, I'll never be okay. I say that in let's
Okay.
see what
Jesus, how many languages do you know?
a lot. I'll say it in Dwarvish.
Ah!
What did he do to you?
I look him dead in the eyes. You don't
Is-
want to know.
Is army like prison? Were you like army bitch,
mean,
prison bitch?
I
don't
joined
know.
willingly. I don't know how he got there.
No, what did you do to him?
Oh, I don't know. I've only known him for like a week.
You've known him for 6
I've
months.
only known him for like a
plus
week.
at this point.
Okay, well, I guess that's
At no point
Oh,
in training
okay.
did I molest him.
that's an oddly specific thing to say.
Blimp, I didn't, did I? I'm not forgetting anything. I don't think I did.
I just stare at him and I don't say anything.
Blimp, I'm concerned about this character development of yours.
This is the darkest timeline.
Oh,
No,
Lord.
it's quite bright. It's daytime.
I just stare at him.
Okay, I guess. But just give me a signal. You good to jump on a train?
I start doing
I'll take
calisthenics.
that as a yes. You blimp
Okay,
motherfucker.
so, Clemens, Blimp, do you hide anywhere?
Blimp is stood
Oh,
on
so
the
you
tracks
just
doing
stand
stretches.
right next to the
He's on the
train
tracks doing stretches.
Like
Okay.
like 3 meters away from the tracks, like a sensible elf would be.
Okay, Clemens, you hiding? You doing anything?
Yeah, I'm hiding.
Where are you hiding? Are you hiding like the not rock gnomes, or
Yes,
Yeah.
hiding. Good.
are you gonna hide into like the nearby like bushes or something?
Bushes. Best
Okay.
place to hide.
Sure. Make a stealth check to me.
Wow.
So you just hide like on one of the
I
rails.
look in the
Seven.
wrong direction. Yeah, I can't see anyone. It's good hiding.
Yeah, you kind of just like you're inside this bush. Nothing else can be seen of you except your face. Your face is prominently in the bush. So you guys wait for the next train. It takes 3 hours for you to start hearing some rumbling that it would indicate that the train is oncoming. Yeah, pretty much exactly like that. That is how Clemens is hiding in the bush.
Okay, everyone, get ready.
Are you
Okay.
on?
Everybody actually roll initiative for me. This isn't combat, but I just kind of want to figure out some stuff.
Holy shit, that's amazing.
Fucking 4.
Clemens, are you sure he...
Clemens, the train tracks this way.
Clemens just wants to return to life of nature by looks of it.
And Clemens?
You should just
5.
like, come over this way, man.
Is Clemens the only person that Blimp isn't going to kill?
Anyway, so you guys hear the train starting. Like, you start seeing the engine. It is going somewhat fast. For relatively speaking. But it does look like you can jump for it, but it's not going to be the easiest jump of your life, let me put it like that.
Fucking watch me.
Those where do you want to jump? Do you want to wait until the engine has gone past for like waiting for carts, or like are you waiting for something.
Are we going for the
The
rear of
official are
the,
just gonna
the
straight up
train?
like.
Like,
Are we gonna go for the rear of the train or where
further
are we
back in
jumping
the
on?
center, I guess, so the people up front can see us.
Like last train part. What do they call trains? I don't know.
I mean, hold on, let me look. Is this a
Coach?
is this a
truck.
goods train? A goods
this a what
train,
train?
not a transport train.
Make a perception check to see what kind of train it is.
13.
It looks largely to be a transport train. It has mostly like those like the carriages themselves are like mostly just enclosed, like which like doors on each side. It doesn't look like it's transporting any people, although they're yeah.
Well, shit, we can't open these doors whilst it's moving. Look for like a flatbed or something, like.
I look very hard at the train. I was 23-year-old.
How much?
23.
You notice that something interesting about this train is some of the carts. You notice as it goes between. You notice that there's some soldiers in between some of them, like at the front.
Guys, there's some soldiers at that train. I think we should hide.
They can't see us, we're hidden.
Well, they do see. Well, anybody.
All of us.
No. It's just Blimp wasn't stealth, was he at all? He was doing quads right next to it, wasn't he?
I wasn't stealth either.
Well, yeah, but you were like
Sunning
laying on
myself?
Yeah, you were sunning yourself, which next to rock. Although it's kind of hard to gauge at this point, as the train's going past, did anybody notice you? But it doesn't look like anybody was shooting at you, so that's a bonus. So as it goes past, like this is another train. As it goes past, yeah, there's some other carts. Yeah, on this one, you don't notice any soldiers. They still look like mostly like the carriages you saw before.
Fuck
Are we
it,
going
go,
or
go,
not?
go!
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Fuck that.
I magic myself on board the train.
What magic are you using?
Misty Step.
Okay. What does Misty Step do?
Teleport short range.
Okay. Sure. You Misty Step.
I stick
Yeah,
a I'm still I was just like lying prone and now I'm like standing on the train.
Okay.
Well,
let me
why
just
didn't-
quickly look up Misty
Why
Step.
didn't you say I could do that?
I told you I was thinking of. Oh shit! I shouldn't yell at him. He's not over here.
Let me just quickly see how Misty Step works.
It's 30-foot
yeah,
range.
it's straight up. Like, where do you teleport? Do you teleport outside or inside?
Well, I have to be able to see where I go.
Okay, so yeah, you do you teleport on top? Where actually do you teleport on a cart?
Shit, I didn't think this far. Where is the best hand-holdy place?
Best hand-holdy place is actually like, yeah, at the door itself. There's a kind of a small ledge at the bottom of the door, like where the door basically is, and there's like a couple of like the door handles themselves look very sturdy.
Okay, yeah, I'll just pop on there and hold on to the door handles.
Okay, so you're on there. You're on cart number. Which one is this? Cart number 5. Let me just add
And then I'm-
5 there. Really crappy 5. Yeah. You doing
And then I'm
anything
gonna cast Mage Hand.
else? Okay, you cast Mage
'Cause
Hand.
Misty Step is a bonus action.
Oh yeah, sure.
And then I'm gonna use the Mage Hand to like help pull up whoever comes up next or needs help. I'll just watch to see if anybody needs help
Sure.
coming up.
Hippo, you're next. Kind of due to the speed of the train, make an athletics check. You can make either an athletics or dexterity check or acrobatics
I'm
check to
acrobatic,
get on
I'm
the
a
train,
flip
but
on
you
the
have
sheet.
to.
I was
Okay.
too front flip.
But you also need to make an athletics check to see if you make it on the same card,
Okay.
or do you make it on a later one?
No.
Fucking amazing.
Okay.
What's that with your bonuses?
9.
You don't make it on the same card. You're gonna go to card number 6.
So what? I'm like there, yeah, on this one.
Yeah, you're one cart
Okay, I turn
later.
around and get ready to grab whoever's coming.
Okay. Trish, your turn.
Yes. I will do a cartwheel, then a backflip, then jump out and try to grab his hand.
But
Okay. Wait. Okay, sure. Make a dexterity and an athletics check. Or acrobatics. It's not dexterity.
Dexterity.
Holy shit.
Plus 0, 19.
Yeah, you fucking flipped your way on
Wow,
there. Make an athletics check to see which
that
card
armor
you
must
arrive
really
at.
have been
Elf
holding you back, man.
calisthenics.
That would be an 8.
With an 8, you arrive on the same cart as Sergey.
I spread my arms out like a young Tanya
No, we're
Harding.
on the edge of the train.
and I
Hold on to
bend
something, man.
Bend
Yeah, you've been
over,
holding on to something.
and then I hold on to something.
Okay.
I don't realize you're so
your
nimble.
turn.
I rolled 17 plus.
I am an elf.
3.
This is your athletics check to see
Yep.
where you go, which card you go.
This is
Okay,
my
make another
athletic check.
athletics or another dexterity, acrobatics check to see.
Goes
if
in
you
under the
actually hold
tracks.
on.
The horror.
So what's that? The what Caroline getting or?
No, the first one was to see do you get on which card you use. This is like to actually grab on.
Is athletics?
Or acrobatics, whichever is higher.
It's both plus 3.
How much is that?
9.
Okay, so you get on cart number 5, but you start slipping.
I'll grab him with my mage
Okay,
hand.
yeah, you can make a reaction to try and grab him. You don't have much force, but
No, I
make some kind of check.
Oh yeah, baby, I'm fucking helping.
Yeah, you don't
Push
you
this
try
guy.
and grab him, but you don't reach him. Everybody still has one
no.
reaction. What do you do, Clemens?
I'm gonna grab. Try to grab again.
Okay, make another check. This time at disadvantage because you.
If only there
Natural
was-
20.
After all again.
Sorry, you have to roll again. This time it's disadvantage.
Oh,
Oh God! no.
wow.
Oh Lord! You try and
If only-
grab. You actually no. What happens is you grab and you grab
Oh, you stupid
real
fucking
greatly on the handle, but it's old, it's rusted, and it falls off and you fall backwards.
If only he could have turned into an animal that was really good at jumping or something. Jesus. Yeah,
You are
don't
currently just falling, basically falling towards the ground and towards Sergey and Blimp at
Hold
the
on.
moment. To the speed of the train.
Blimp, hold on to the train with one hand, hold on to me with other. I scoop him up.
Okay,
I think we
make
can do this.
make a straight roll. See if you can be able to
Hold
catch
me,
it.
Blimp.
Blim's gonna let go on purpose.
I cast guidance. I believe in you.
7.
And then let's go. You get a Lion King, this motherfucker. Long
Yeah, Blimp. You
I actually did
no.
cast-
What you do is you roll. You probably aided him, so roll again, Sergey. That's aid allows you to get advantage at whatever you try.
13.
Is this Blimp's inevitable betrayal?
13. Okay, you're able to catch him. Make an athletics check to pull him in.
Okay, Blimp, heave!
Yes.
Because I'm not good at the athletics.
Yeah, everybody make
11.
everybody included in this make athletics
11.
checks. 11. Okay.
Athletic, are you sure? Because it's really low for
Yeah, I've
me.
got a mine. I've got a
Sorry,
minus.
it's.
Wow.
Yes,
Sorry,
that
it's
would
gonna be athletics. It's just gonna be
No,
brawn.
we killed him. He's
11.
How much? How much is everybody's total?
11.
11.
11, and what was
Even worse.
Clemens's?
4.
You guys try and like keep him up.
Oh
It's
god,
like,
we're scraping his
no,
face
you can't
off!
get it up. Yeah, you're scraping your feet on. You're like they don't let go, but you're scraping your feet on the ground. Take 2 damage, as like your feet are like hitting gravel at this point.
I fucking take a jump. Like next time,
You
my
can't
both
really
my
take
legs
I
a
touch
don't
the
jump
think
ground.
that's how jump
God's
works.
too fast. And try and heave him back
Okay,
up again.
Liv. Oh, no.
Don't worry.
All
Roll
three, we got
athletics.
this.
If you get
Or what was that
mangled, I
first?
can make sure you don't die.
Wow. Same
Slightly
fucking
better,
roll.
12. Yes!
12.
We both did one better.
12. What was Clemens?
4.
Okay, 4. Jesus. You guys are able to like start pulling him up, but Clemens can't seem to like. You're basically pretty close, but you can't seem to find a foothold. But you do, like, you kind of scrape down a little bit more, take 2 more points of damage, but you're able to like finally heave him up like towards where you guys are, and he was able to grab. You are able to finally grab a hold of the train. So. Now it's the second part. You guys, Anatoly is on one cart, then the rest of you guys are on another one. What do
Why
you
didn't
guys
you
do
just
now?
change into something like light and easy for them to pull up, like just a snake
flea.
or something, and just curl around his arm?
Because I was thinking about doing it, but it was kind of awkward doing it in the middle while they're grabbing me all of a sudden. Like, what am I grabbing? Ah!
I like lean out so I can see Anatoly further up the train.
Well, he's not too far away. He's just
Is
a
he in
cart
shouting
away.
distance?
I mouthed at him. You're the worst at jumping. I mouthed at him.
I managed to get on here first time, piece of teleporting shit, man.
I forgot I had that spell.
Do you wanna
Came in
do you
pretty
wanna come
useful.
to us or do we go to you?
Lady, should I go to them or come to? Is there like soldiers near me or them?
Make a perception check, everyone. See if there are soldiers nearby. Anybody who wants.
To my advice.
2.
But what's with the fucking 2?
We're 2 buddies. Wow, the dice just went flying.
I rolled
Speaking
a
of twos,
13.
I got a 22.
Okay, everybody else, you don't notice any soldiers around. You don't think there are. Hippo, you do notice that there aren't any soldiers around these carts, but you do notice as the train starts going to a left bend, you start seeing like that there are in fact some soldiers at the end of the train.
Behind us, yeah.
Guys,
No, technically in front of you guys. If you look behind you, there are no.
So rear of
soldiers.
train safe.
guys,
A rear of
guys.
train seems to
Okay,
be safe.
safer to come to us.
guys, we need
Clemens.
to hide up and ambush the fucking soldiers when they come patrol back down the fucking train.
Why don't we just avoid them? If they don't know we're here, then they won't come looking for us.
And you seem real aggressive for someone who almost just died.
I'm gonna try and open.
I think it's just the adrenaline, you know. It doesn't work. I'm a doctor, so you know it hasn't worked out of his
I
system
want to
yet.
try and open up
Are
our
you a doctor?
train door.
Trash, I have
Okay.
+2 to medicine.
I indict him.
You do notice that there is a latch on the cart on your one, but the latch itself isn't locked at this moment, so you easily just like pop it open, and you can fling one of the doors open as the rest of you are on the other
Okay,
side.
looking inside train, is there like a door to the next carriage, or is it just contained with only side doors?
You do. It's very dark. This
Well,
one.
I have dark vision.
But you do have dark vision. You do see that there are there's like shit tons of like crates and everything. It's currently a bit too hard to see, but there does seem to be a pathway in the middle of these crates and whatever else is inside there. But there does seem to be a pathway.
Can't we just
Which-
move some of the crates to make space for us?
Yeah, but there's a pathway in the middle which kind of indicates that there might be a way to go in between the carts.
Need a closing
Well, I
bracket.
didn't find dark vision.
Can't we
anyway.
just like make like a hiding spot in the crates?
You actually have
Yeah,
improved
the-
dark vision, Nipper.
Well,
up to
also,
120
even in pitch blackness, it says you can still see in grayscale, as if it were dim.
Well, I have a suggestion, if anybody's willing.
I
Yes.
can just, why don't we move some of the crates to make a little hidey hole?
You're in
then-
a different
Well, I'm
cart
still trying to
currently.
see if there's a door to the next fucking garage or not, or if it's only these doors on the side.
I'm with him.
No,
Tony
I
is
mean-
talking
I
to
mean,
himself.
Hey, shit, fuck. These damn people on the different... Why couldn't they get on the same cart? Okay, I'm gonna try and make my way over to them.
You can't really make your way outside of the cart. There isn't like really anything to.
Can I just misty step over there?
Sure. All of them are at this point have filed inside of the cart. So you
I just
can
misty step over and walk in.
yeah sure you just like
That's
you're
the noise
there.
it makes.
Okay, so hey...
Oh, hi.
Oh, okay, why don't we just move some
Well,
of these crates and hide
Hold on,
behind
are
them?
there any doors? Now I'm looking around. Is there a door to the next?
Of course there is doors. There's door at front, door at back. How do you think they
Well,
move
I'm
through train,
wondering if
cousin?
they fucking do
Yeah.
or not. Because if they don't, there's no door. Then they don't.
Yeah,
do
it has a door. It has
Well,
door.
I was
doors.
thinking, why don't we just move these boxes? And then if they come inside, I mean, we can hear them opening door. Then I can just use illusion to make it look like none of boxes moved. And we just sit here and wait for them to pass
Okay,
by.
good. Let's move some of these boxes.
Or what do you guys think? I mean, it's just an idea. Maybe you have better idea? I don't know. I can also go invisible. I can make one of you invisible, but only myself.
I can go invisible too.
Hey, but how about you go invisible and you make... No! Can you make someone else invisible?
Yep.
Okay, can you turn into creature? Can't you turn into like a small creature and sit in hay or behind box or on ceiling spider? I don't know. So we can go 2 people invisible, one goes animal, and one of us is maybe good at hiding? I don't know.
Aren't there cats in trains or something to
What?
keep out rats?
I
Maybe
have
history
no
check?
idea. That sounds very sketchy to me, Mr. Farmland
What do
boy.
you know of trains? You live in farmland / grassland / forest.
No,
Slash
I
tree
know
land.
nothing.
Why not just be a spider and sit on ceiling or something in corner? I mean, it's not like they're gonna go around.
No. We have bad experiences of turning into
Okay,
spiders.
turn into a mouse maybe? I don't know, man. I'm just pitching ideas here. Look,
So you
point
guys are
is...
gonna make some kind of cubby hole or hiding place, like hiding behind some crates and boxes.
What do you guys think? I don't know. I'm just asking you guys.
I just make a hidey hole. Move few boxes to make a room and hide in the room.
I shut the train door.
You are. It's became like very hard to see, even with your dark vision.
We have
There's
improved
like
dark
some
vision.
light bleeding through, so you do see, but everything is very
Improve
dim.
dark vision.
The super version
We
of Dark
don't
Vision.
care about your darkness unless it's magical.
It doesn't include pretty much
Yes,
total
it
darkness.
does.
Yep.
Then that's fine. You see fine.
It's a little bit
I
dark, but
know.
it's okay.
I make a little light spell in cup of hand, just like little spark, just to make a little bit of light.
Okay, you make a tiny like a small.
Like literally
tiny-
like a spark of magic in like just my palm.
Yeah.
like-
It's basically like a small LED like keychain light, like one of those.
Not even that bright. I mean, everybody has dark vision. It's just enough for dark vision to be able to see.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be very hard for somebody with normal vision to even see that.
So what do you guys think? Do we like move some boxes? Do we go to another cart? Do we sit on top of the cart? I don't know. Is that a thing? Can we sit on there? Maybe not good idea if they go through tunnel. I don't know. What do you guys think? Come on, Mr. Elfman. What do you think? You fucking cartwheel up here like some kind of elf ninja.
That's what I do.
No, it's not. That's bullshit. You have not done that once since I've known you.
I also keep people guessing.
Let's see here. So if we have to avoid being detected, and we have things in here we can hide behind, and they aren't looking for us, so why don't we just hide
Yeah, let's
behind
just make a
shit?
fucking little hole, man.
Okay, before we move anything, I'm going to take a moment and memorize what these boxes looks like.
Do you have keen memory?
I don't need fucking keen memory of 20 intelligence, motherfucker.
Okay, sure. You memorize the pattern of the boxes.
Just roughly. I mean, I'm not going to memorize like individual dust spots and like scrapes
Oh,
and.
yeah. You just memorize in general where the boxes are.
So basically, we just need to like
So-
hollow out this like that. So it's just like a wall of boxes.
Yeah, we move like a few boxes to the front or wherever, or stack
Yeah.
them up at the back, and then I'll just make them look like the inside of the train, so they can't see that they've been moved.
Yeah, sure. You start moving around some of the crates. There are some
Quietly.
The
big.
train's pretty loud.
there
I don't
are
think we have to
some
worry
very-
about quiet for now.
Yeah, like there's like a bunch of like smaller boxes and crates you can easily move. There's a couple of big ones. Do you want to move them by just brawn, or do you want to move them
Do we
somehow
need to
else?
move them?
You can
How much
actually
space do we need?
You can just be on top of them if you want, or just like move from on top of them. It's just you won't have like a clear, quick movement.
Maybe we should just be behind them. What do you guys think? I don't know.
Me?
Yeah, let's just
what
get on
trick
top
would
of the
this be?
boxes. They won't see us up here.
Yeah, you're able to make yourself some cubby hole. Roll for me.
Roll, build, cubby hole.
Roll, build, cubby hole. Roll stealth to see if you can make it look natural.
I'm gonna.
What about you two fuckers? Are you not helping?
No, my roll was a 28.
See, this is why I learned magic, because I'm
My
bad
roll
at
was a
things.
26.
I'm gonna
22.
Yeah, those rolls are pretty high, so you're
Oh,
able
sorry,
to
I
make it
mean
look.
20.
Yeah, you're still able to make it look. It's like it's boxes and crates and shit. It doesn't take very much to like make it look like with those rolls. You're able to make it look so like good that it doesn't look like there's even been any boxes moved. I mean, you can like surmise. Like, even if you moved a fair bit of the crates, they wouldn't be able to tell them apart, because it's just crates and boxes. Most people aren't gonna just, like, remember where exactly everything was. But you're able to make it look, like, fairly, like, as if nothing was even moved.
Like, can I take, like, a dagger or something and just, like, stab, like, a little hole or something in the wall so I can peek out? See where we are. Like a tiny little hole.
Sure, make a attack roll.
Ah!
No, actually not an attack roll, just roll damage with your dagger.
Is this a sneak attack?
No.
The dagger is 1d4 in it. 6.
Yes. Okay, yeah, you're able to make it like it's less of a like a straight hole and more of like a kind of a
Yeah, I
slit.
just want to see when we need to Broken Hill so we can jump out. I don't think we want
Maybe
to
just
stay in
put
the
some-
train when people start unloading it.
Yeah, it's just like you can pretty much see like just a straight line directly out. It doesn't give you much like
That's fine,
angle
as
to
long
it.
as I can see when we're getting near to civilization.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast alarm the door that leads towards the soldiers.
This way basically. So you're gonna alarm.
Yeah, and I'm gonna set it for psychic notification.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to easily set it up. This is do you do it as a ritual or do you cast it?
I'm gonna do spell recovery anyway, so I'll just cast it. It's
Okay. Yeah, you then you just take a minute to do it. You just quickly do it. Anything else you guys gonna do? Are you gonna scout at all? Like make you being invisible?
I mean, we could
House
No.
take
scout?
a look at some of these boxes.
No, let's leave this shit. If they see somebody tampered with the boxes, they'll be more likely to investigate. We can maybe look before we jump off if we think we're getting close, within a couple hours.
Okay, then I'm good. I said,
I mean, you could probably look inside of any of the boxes inside of your cubby hole.
It's up to you, man. I don't really
I'll
care
just sit
either
here
way.
and keep an eye out outside.
Okay. You just keep an eye outside. Are you guys doing anything else, or are you just gonna basically
Sleeping.
do a short rest?
Sleep.
Yeah. You
I'm
just
just
gonna
gonna
sleep.
start looking through all the boxes around me.
Sure. Roll investigation. See what you find.
Keep my eye out if I see.
Magical plate mail.
Investigation, that would be a 9.
With a 9, yeah. Let's see. What do you
Magical
find?
plate.
You don't really find anything interesting. It's just mostly like linens that aren't even like great quality. Like,
Typical
this one
human craftsmanship.
looks like cheapos.
Open
Anybody
an eye.
else want to investigate?
Open an eye.
You know, you seem very,
Investigate.
Okay.
very
No.
untrustworthy, Mr. Blimp.
11.
Oh, I'm completely trustworthy.
What kind
But-
of line of work were you in before you got the army?
I was a cleric.
What, you do paperwork?
Exactly. I'm that type of cleric.
So how'd you end up in the army?
Got tired of just doing cleric stuff.
Yeah. Wasn't there like a Blimp peoples that has to do with Zeppelins?
Oh yeah. My name is Blimp Zeppelin. I am a
That
son
is-
of the Zeppelin family, who also
Oh no,
makes
Zeppelins.
blimps. Oh no, those are the dirty human knockoffs.
What? I thought elves made those.
Nope. We make Zeppelins. They make Zeppelins.
Yeah. I learn something every day, I guess.
Yep. It's a funny story, and I just told it to you. You should be laughing.
You didn't really tell it very well, I'll be honest with you. You probably should work on your delivery.
I'm not really trying.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you don't find anything extra, just more linens. Let's see if anything interesting happens. What during your trip? So you guys are just gonna like spend. Are you gonna do anything occasionally? Or are you literally just going to like just hide here for the whole duration of the trip?
Pretty much. I
Hmm.
mean, I'm not going to try and stir the pot myself. I'm just going to be here.
I'm gonna make a disguise out of the linens and walk around the train.
Holy shit.
He's James Bond elf. Remember that show, Sergey?
Oh god, it was
Okay, you
terrible.
start taking linens. Do you have like tool proficiency in like what would the word be? Like making clothes
Oh, he
Except
can
that-
be proficient at anything, can't he?
Yep.
for 10 minutes, which isn't exactly enough to like make a full set of clothes.
You don't know.
You can make a hat maybe in 10 minutes.
I will start looking through all the crates and see if I can find clothes that I can adjust to look like a regular person here, and then just start walking around and get the lay of the land.
Okay, sure. I mean, you also do realize that this is a cargo train.
That's why I should be able to find clothes.
Okay, sure. Roll again.
Holy
What
shit,
do
that
we
elf
do?
logic.
Oh,
I feel like this Blimp person is much more driven than he was a short time ago.
You don't really find anything useful for your purposes. In fact, looks like some of the stuff here looks water damaged.
hmm.
You look around like you're kind of curious. It doesn't seem like there's any water damage in the rest of the train, but they're starting to look like some water damage, moldy. Looks like they got some damage before they got loaded onto the train, and nobody cared.
Typical military efficiency. They let the stuff get
make
waterlogged.
Make a history check.
Let's see if I know where this shitty stuff comes from. That would be a 12.
So you're trying to figure out where this stuff comes from, or?
But why am I rolling a history check?
Oh no, that was it. You with that you do realize that this isn't actually a normal train to have that many soldiers on, from what your friend described, or ally with a question mark described to you, that there really shouldn't be this many soldiers. Like a normal cargo train doesn't have soldiers really guarding it. Like maybe sometimes if it's especially valuable, but it's rather unusual that there aren't any soldiers on this.
You guys ever wonder why a cargo train full of useless crap has soldiers on it, let alone this thing?
No.
Not particularly. What
I've
are
never been on a
what
train
are you
before.
thinking?
Vision so limited. Your height.
Tell us, what are you thinking?
Oh boy.
Lim?
Let's see.
Oh, I just rolled well.
I'm thinking that there's either someone important on this train or something really worth stealing.
Maybe it's this motherfucker who's been trying to kill me. We should find him.
What if it's a trap? What if they knew we were gonna get on the train?
Shit. We need more information.
Yes. Yes, you do.
What do you think, Blimp?
Well, I think that trying to figure out what's going on this train is probably something we could do for enjoyment as a role-playing group. It wouldn't be fun.
What?
I mean, it's something that we can try. It could be very profitable for us.
I mean, I am not opposed to money, but there is a lot of soldiers on this train.
How many exactly?
You couldn't make an intelligence check. Whoever saw those soldiers, was it? Oh, it was Sergey. Yeah.
Good thing I didn't see him.
Intelligence, you say?
Intelligence.
18.
18. With your memory, like you kind of like start thinking, how many did I see again? And you would approximate what you saw moving. This isn't even like a proper approximation of how many you think there are. Actually, no. Let's say with an intelligence check, you were gonna approximate like the total amount. Based on your military information, you're gonna say around 20 to 30.
So yeah, it's quite a few people,
soldiers
like
or
a lot
whatever.
more than us. Like maybe 30 of them.
Yeah, that does seem suspicious.
So what, you want to kill them all, or?
Oh, don't worry. They'll all die eventually.
Wow, dark.
No.
Funny you should say that.
Yes.
Why
Oh,
do
no.
you have such a sense of foreboding?
Oh,
I
don't
feel
worry.
like something has just been foreshadowed, but I don't know what.
I feel like we're on a train and somehow railroading.
You know, runaway
Railroad,
trains never
anything?
coming back.
What?
Halfway down a one-way track.
Blimp, you're creeping me out here, man. I've only known you like 8 hours, but you're like seriously fucking weird.
Yeah, I'm figuring I'll just get really weird with it.
He's like Danny DeVito.
Danny, no me.
No, you're an elf.
Oh no. You need to roll gnome now.
So, what are you guys gonna do? Are you guys still gonna hide here? Are you gonna go scout out, see maybe what valuables there are?
I'm not really
I'm
very...
still in my commoner's clothes, so I'm just gonna go and like, you know what? I'm in disguise.
This isn't a
I'm
people
just gonna
train.
go.
I don't think they do they transport soldiers with normal? I actually have no idea about anything military. You should know. You fuckers are all in the army.
Let me
You
use
get
my...
whole trains to yourselves, or do you just like fucking hitch a ride with civilians? I don't know.
Let me use my history to see if I can say whether or not it's normal to have common folk on this type of train.
Or maybe the
Sure,
train is
roll history.
cargo. I don't know anything.
I could just be a worker.
I'm a wizard without any ranks in these things. I'm fucking stupid.
Don't be so down on
18.
yourself, Anatoly. You're the smartest man I know.
Well, I mean, outside of the fact that a cargo train will obviously have its crew, but it's just like you're like a normal person like walking aboard it. It's not uncommon because there's always sometimes like somebody pays someone's like pockets, like let
Hey.
them ride a train for cheap. But it's not technically it's not legal. But you also do like soldiers. Not
You know
common.
who would be great at scouting out train unnoticed?
You.
No, I was gonna say
That
Clemens.
would be me.
Oh, is he very
Yeah,
stealthy,
he can turn
man?
into animals. I think. Also, he says. I don't think.
I'm also
I've seen him do it, but.
stealthy.
Well, yeah, but so's a mouse. You know.
Yeah,
And a cat.
so mouse.
And a flea.
You're not
But
allowed
to
to
be
turn into a
fair,
flea.
if
God
it-
has decreed it.
Well, you can
But-
turn it into a flea.
Don't turn it.
It's just
I
it's going
don't
to be
turn
very
into a
hard to
flea.
be able to tell anything apart.
Don't do it. It's the trigger word of the
Turn into a
gods.
mouse.
No,
Turn
don't
into
worry
a
about it.
rat or
Turn into
something.
a mouse.
It's going to run down the train.
Cat.
Tell us what's happening up there.
Turn into a very stealthy mouse.
Alright,
Okay,
go,
you turn into a
go,
mouse.
go.
So you start skittering around. You go outside. Once you go outside, make a perception. Actually, yeah, make a perception check. Actually, can you even go through the door? Yeah, make a perception check. But
And
this
he
one
could just
is
climb up on the
door.
roof or something. Couldn't he run across the roof?
Wow.
He could
I'm
pretend to be a
blind.
demon.
That sounds bad.
Yeah,
He could pretend to be Moustopheles.
Looks like the doors aren't really rodent bitten, and so it doesn't seem like there's any way for you to get past the
Hold
door.
on.
Should have been a gecko, man. I'm telling you. Geckos
I
is
throw
where
him
it's
up
at.
on the roof of the train, so he can run along up there.
Okay.
Oh,
You get
sweet
picked up
Jesus.
and thrown on top of the train. Make a some kind of roll to see how well you throw it. Like
I
just
bite
make a
the
straight
finger
roll
as
for
it
that.
throws me.
Yeah, make a dexterity ability check. So this is straight.
I
Okay,
did
that's a nat
it, I
20.
threw
Yeah,
it.
you fucking. Yeah, you threw him like right on top of the train. Make another perception check.
You have good perception as the rat. Do not worry.
You have plus like shit tons.
10
Let me
plus
see if I can
one.
actually find direct stats.
It's in the PHP.
A rat has keen sense on smell and advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on smell.
It's not a smell, it's a sight. That is definitely the wrong fucking book, you dumb shit.
What are you seeing, Clemens?
Hang on,
Can
Clemens
you
will.
speak to animals?
I'm just fucking.
I can't speak to animals, no. I'm asking him anyway.
Perception plus 10.
Oh, did you find it? Okay, good.
I
plus
rolled
10?
a 10.
Okay, you rolled a 10, and the rat has plus 10.
Perception 10, it says. Passive perception 10.
Oh, okay, so it looks like it doesn't have any bonuses to see. You don't notice anything.
Quickly carry
yeah.
on.
Yeah, you go on forward, like, at a reasonable pace. Just go quickly see if I can find the rat's stats. So it doesn't have anything like plus perception or anything, and the skill is 10, right? Fine.
That's
Yeah.
for rats.
Okay, yeah. So you go on a couple of you jump from like cart to cart and you get pretty close. Get pretty close to top. Let's see, how close are they at this moment? Nope, they're still not here. So you're on top of the second cart at this moment. Looks like there aren't any soldiers on top of the carts. You can see the engine from here at the moment. It looks like if you look down, like in between, you see some soldiers occasionally going. What do you do?
Yeah, I just observe, scout.
So you're just gonna sit around for a moment and just scout. Make another perception check for me.
Count the soldiers and all that bits.
19. Actually, what is your like? I just realized that wisdom is used doesn't come from a rat. It comes from yourself. So, what is your perception?
My wisdom is plus 20.
Okay. With yours and plus 20.
Yeah,
You
plus
see
5.
something odd up in the sky. It looks like a plane. And it does seem to be getting closer slowly.
Guys? Oh, I can't.
Yeah,
talk
you
to
can.
So
talk
I
to them
say
at
to
this moment.
the man, no, you can't keep
Guys?
me here.
There's a plane or something coming.
You talking to yourselves around, or do you go back and
I go
unform?
back. And
Okay, so you go back.
I
mean,
say
like,
that I
you're a
tell
rat,
them how
nobody
many
notices you.
soldiers I saw and all that.
You see, approximately like 24 soldiers near and around the 20, like the two like carts. That's really a lot. This is something fucking important. So what do you tell them? Or
I tell them there's like, how many there are, and there's like some plane or something coming.
What are you saying? I don't understand.
Flying machine.
Flying machine? What is this unnatural bullshit?
A machine what flies.
I have proficiency
Like
in
those
planes.
zeppelins?
yes,
It's
you
like
do.
a
You actually
zeppelin.
have proficiency
I
in
go
planes.
outside and look at it. What type of plane is it?
Roll perception. See how well you can tell it at this distance.
Not well, apparently.
How much has it in
10.
total? At this distance, it's hard to tell. It just looks like a generic blob that looks kind of like a plane.
Okay.
So-
I look at it for a bit. What's it doing? Guys, is this alright? It's a plane now to you.
It's getting closer.
Can I see what plane it is now?
Yeah.
It's still a bit far away. Do another perception.
I stare
check.
intently.
Maybe I
Stare
can
intently.
20.
20. Okay. It's the make of the plane that you don't recognize, but it looks oddly familiar to planes from the kingdom.
Fill me in. Who's the kingdom?
It's the main antagonist for your nation, or the
Oh,
nation
shit.
friendly. It's basically the kind of large nation right next to you guys. That's been kind of hounding you got the Federation for some while, basically doing something pretty close to an embargo.
Oh shit, it's those fucking Lampia bastards.
Exactly.
The fuck is one of their planes doing this far south?
Yeah.
What?
It's
I don't even
currently
know
in
what
your
you're
air
talking
You know
about.
those
territory.
fucking knife-eared bastard country?
Oh, there's two of them right over there. Shouldn't we ask them?
None.
I was saying that in Gnomish.
Oh. Deep Gnomish or
Let's
normal
go for
Gnomish?
normal Gnomish, because I don't think either of them speak it.
I don't know, man. That knife-eared piece of shit's very fucking
Alright, don't
creepy.
coming all the way then.
Okay, what is it?
Can I see them?
And you see what?
These gnomes.
Oh yeah, I mean, presumably you're in the same hidey hole at this moment.
Glean what they're talking about in gnomish.
We're talking in
Um,
Undercommon.
Do you speak Undercommon?
I speak insight.
We're covering our
Um,
mouths like we were at school.
We don't need to. I don't even think he can see us in the dark.
Oh yeah, oh he's got
Yes,
that
I
dark
can.
vision. Because he's an elf.
You can see them dimly, but at this moment it just looks like they're having a conversation.
They're looking at me and pointing.
Are
No.
you guys looking at it and
No.
pointing?
Hey Blimp! Hey Blimp, where are you? What country are you from?
None of your business,
Okay, but
I think he's being
really,
sarcastic
what
again.
country are you from? Are you from Asia or you?
I don't.
Is you? What? Do I know where the Blimps are from? The Zeppelins?
Yeah, I'm from the elf land.
Yeah,
don't
you are originally you came from the kingdom, but
Maybe the plane is
Oh my
here for
God, it
him.
might be shit. Hey Blimp! I think there's one of your planes outside.
Let me have a look.
okay, yeah, you go outside. Oh,
Yeah, it's like a
I forgot
zeppelin or
tracking.
something, but
yeah, you're
faster.
more efficient. Better.
Make a perception check.
Yeah, 16.
With the 16, you can actually tell like the plane's it isn't fairly big, but it's like the design. It's like you're not really that familiar with the designs, but yeah, it looks kind of like a kingdom plane, and you do start seeing the emblem, and you also start seeing two humanoid figures closing in, flying somehow.
Yeah.
You don't know
That-
how.
I'll
Make an
do
Arcana
more.
check. If you want.
I need to know. I'm Blim. That is a 23.
23. You've heard in theory that there are suits that got manufactured somewhere in the kingdom that allows magic users to basically it's a suit of armor for mages that enhances their abilities and gives them flight for a time.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be so impressed about the plane as much as the flying suits.
Wait, what?
I kneel
Wait,
down and then get like as small as I can and say, "Look
Well,
over there."
well, shit me sideways. Those people are flying.
Well, it's not that impressive. I can teleport.
It's not that impressive. Yeah, you know fly spells. They exist. Like fucking people in their flying suits.
Fuck, if I wanted to, I could have learned how to fly. Hell, I could start learning how to fly right now. Fucking neat
So-
machines, really, even.
What do you guys do with this information? Are you just gonna hide?
What? That's give it a.
I want one of those suits, but like gnome-sized.
Oh, we just capture one and then we put it in the washing machine at too high.
Nah, just take a leg off. That's gnome size.
Just.
It'll work.
I feel like you're being dismissive and sarcastic and rude again.
Not. I am going to persuade him.
Sure, roll
Oh
for
my
persuasion. As you start rolling or start to persuade, and you start hearing gunfire from like the front side of the place.
I am not very
Automatic
persuasive.
gunfire.
Huh. Yeah, I could continue to keep lying to you, but it sounds like there's
Shit,
fire.
guys, I think we might need to get
Automatic
off
fire.
the train.
Do we though? Can't we just wait until they're all dead and just
Do
You know,
you want?
carry on riding the
Do you
train?
know how to drive a train?
Who's shooting at who?
I look out the hole. Who's shooting at who?
Do you look out the open side of the train or the?
No,
tiny hole?
like the tiny hole. Like, can
you
I
can't-
see anything?
No, the tiny hole only gives you like a vision straight forward. It doesn't give you any angle.
Ah, son
Plane
of a
and shit's
bitch.
up there, yeah. The plane and shit is further up the train, or was it coming inside?
The plane is actually just like flying somewhere like pretty high up, but the humanoids are coming at an angle basically, but they're still some time away. But you start like if you do look outside, or from what you last looked, they were some time away. But you can look outside if you want.
So I don't want to be on a train if all the people who know how to drive the train are dead. That's just.
Can
I
fire.
thought they just like kept going indefinitely. I don't know how
Well,
trains
no,
work.
if we do that, it crashes. I think.
Gunfire
think-
continues. Looks like they added the sound of something like pretty hefty. Looks like you can make a check if you want to see to recognize it. Well, everybody except Anatoly.
What is gun?
What is this gun?
Perception.
Hey man, I've seen guns. They usually look-
Well, it's not really perception. Anything that you can use anything. You actually no. You guys are military. You can use straight up use proficiency and intelligence. So add your intelligence bonus plus your
15.
proficiency. You can tell that it sounds like a cannon, but cannon shouldn't be on this plane. But it looks like it's firing what seems to be. Actually, no, you can't tell because you can't see outside. But it is currently firing. Like a
Yeah, there's some really
loud
big
bang.
guns out there, man. Like,
I
like
think we
bigger
should
than
get the
what we
fuck
can
off the
deal with.
plane.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go get ready to jump off the train. You might want to follow me.
Okay. You open as you open the door, you notice if you look at the front of the train, one of the train parts just explodes as like a lance of fire.
Yeah, I don't want to be on this
Well, I
train.
don't want to explode, so I'm leaving now. Goodbye.
Yeah,
Okay. you guys jump out of the train.
How much time has passed since we initially got on the train?
It's been about an hour or two.
Well, how
Jesus.
fast is the train? How
Actually, no, it was a bit longer than that. It's starting to be even.
I feel like this train was just waiting for us to get on it so it could explode a piece of
Well,
shit.
it was a trap. The man trying to get you. And now some elves as well.
The bad.
Probably. Fucking elves are in league with him. I'll burn their fucking forest to the ground.
So, can I tell where we are in relation to where we got on?
You're. Hang on.
I hop.
Give me a moment. You hop off. Give me a slight moment.
That's how my armor looked at the moment.
At this point, it's you've passed a significant amount of distance, at least around 140 kilometers. So you're definitely closer to Broken Hills than you were.
Fuck it, we'll walk the rest of the way.
Okay. Has everybody jumped off, or is anybody still looking?
Yeah, everybody jumped up. I think.
Okay. Yeah, you jump off. You see the train go past. Notice some of the later carts. Some of them
We
are
see
carrying
the
timber.
train go boom, boom, boom.
You
boom,
you
boom,
like
boom,
you
boom,
hear
boom,
another
boom.
explosion, and you notice the plane just like flying there, and you notice after a while that the two humanoids start like going back towards the plane, like flying, and this time carrying something.
Wait, is it carrying something from the train?
They're carrying something. It's taking
Shit,
them
that
two
might
of
be
them.
what they wanted. Maybe we should try and shoot them or something, I don't know.
At this point, the distance is way out of range of
And
your weapons.
you guys are magic, do something. I just stab people. Too far for me to stab.
I'm going to go with why don't we just follow them
Because they're
somehow?
flying and we're not.
So, I mean, I guess they have to stop at some point, right? I mean, what is in this thing that you want so
I don't
badly?
know, it might be answer to question.
What is the question?
That's 42.
Well, we'll know the question when we find the answer.
This is silly. I mean, we jump on the train, we jump off the train. You seem like very fucking strange people, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, this has pretty much been my experience with them.
Okay, look, I have got
The train-
nothing, okay? I can't track shit, so maybe you should speak to some kind of tracker or something.
The train has also gone past you guys. Some
Well,
distance
shit.
away.
I guess we're
Oh.
walking now.
Also,
Guess we wait for next train.
Also, if you start walking, though, you did hear a pretty large crash at one point after they left. The humanoids, I mean.
We could just go look at that train wreck.
I mean, aren't there lots of soldiers, probably?
Probably, but they
A
should be
great deal
dead.
of them are probably dead.
I mean, fuck it if you want. I'm whatever. Like I'm up for anything. But I'm just saying that seems like we. If the thing they wanted is stolen, what are we going to be looking for in
what-
the train? I
What
don't know.
crashed? The plane or the train?
The plane's still
Oh,
flying
it's
there.
just
The crash was the train.
Oh well, fuck that shit then. If they stole what they stole, then there's nothing for us to find. Plus, you know, they could have radioed for backup or something. I don't want to be here when more people come.
Yeah, it's true.
I said,
I mean, you have to go past the train.
I say we go
somehow.
off into the woods and kind of go around the train a bit. Keep out of sight.
Okay, sure. You completely ignore the remains of the train. Make a survival check to see if, like, you just don't.
Why don't we watch the remains of the train for a while to see if any dead bodies move around or anything and turn out not to be dead?
Wow.
Okay,
Might
So
be a
we-
good idea.
Okay.
go through the woods a bit, get closer to train.
Okay, make
I don't
make
do-
stealth checks for me.
I rolled a 2.
Roll the 2 for stealth. Yeah, you're
17.
not very stealthy. It's
Turn
just
off
like-
your iPod, bro.
I can't hear you over my invisible servant.
23.
Stop singing out loud.
Okay, yeah. You're able to get yourself pretty close to the train crest. It is the train has derailed mostly. You'd see the front ends of the train, they're just like pretty much not there anymore. Like because they crashed off and they were hit by the attacks fairly well. Most of them don't exist really anymore. They're a crumpled mess, is what I mean. Like including the engine.
Oof.
Doesn't any of you people know some medicine?
Blimp might.
Yep.
Also Clemens might.
I mean, I'm a
Right.
doctor, but
I'm a medic.
oh, shouldn't you go medic them? Like, find out what the hell's going on?
Yeah, I can do that. Let's go over there. and
Make a
these guys.
perception check to see if you can find like a body that looks, you know,
Mm,
salvageable.
All right. I rolled a 22
Yeah, you're
to
able
search
to-
for undead
18.
bodies.
It was actually a bit farther away. It looks like you can find the unconscious body of what looks like to be just a rail worker.
Okay. I will spare the dying and whatnot to make sure he doesn't die.
Okay. He's stabilized, but he remains unconscious.
Well, right, now we have a person. What do we do?
Let's look for more. I am a cleric,
do
so
we
I
need
guess
more?
technically I should be compelled.
You can make
Are
another
you,
perception
though?
check.
Are
to
you
see
that
if you
kind of
find
cleric?
any more.
Because you've been really
You
fucking
don't seem
creepy
like
so
you
far.
have much compassion.
I'm trying to figure
Well, I mean, we
myself
did,
out.
we did stuff
See what's
rotten
fun to
from
do.
eating that girl's corpse, I guess.
You kind of also repeatedly punched me in the dick. I mean, if we're talking about weird shit to do, that's some weird shit to do.
Whatever you say, mister. I speak in random languages. I'm so clever. I'm a hoity-toity Zeppelin elf.
I think it's pronounced Zeppelin.
No, he makes the off-brand Zeppelins. You know, the ones that crash a lot. The ones that were banned here. Because of their bad safety record.
I don't know. I have been in.
Well, do you
fish,
remember?
so
Do you
I-
remember
We
that
sell-
bad
we
crash
sell-
down in Blimf district back home?
Oh, holy shit! Yeah,
Yeah,
there
that
are
was
like
a
20 people.
Blimf brand Zeppelin.
Oh,
Yeah, we sell the shitty ones to you guys as a joke. We laugh all the time.
Sure thing. Whatever you say.
So what was your second? What was the second roll?
18.
This one is a really mangled up body. You can spare the dying to
Yeah, I
like,
could do
stabilize him,
medicine
but he looks
things.
like he's gonna be out for a while. But through the blood and well gore, because he's actually he's missing some limbs at this point. You're able to tell that he was in fact military.
Oh boy. I will stabilize him and do some medical stuff on him.
Couldn't you use like actual fucking magic or something? Like we
Yeah.
have this guy over here, he used healing magic like just yesterday.
They both know healing magic.
Do you
What? I
want
thought
to
he said he
use
was a paper
spell?
pusher.
Healing spell?
Let's
Okay.
do
Use
because
the healing magic to repair
Wait.
torn pieces of paper, I think.
What? No, man, this guy, he said he's a cleric, he does paper pushing.
I do.
Okay, so why didn't you get the healing magic guy, right?
Heal him with magic.
Okay. What do you use?
So, do I also find a guy? Or...
Well, you found it as a combo. You can look for your own corpse if you
No,
or
no,
own
just
body
help
if you
him.
want. Yeah, it's whichever. Like, what are you guys doing? Doing medicine check? Are you casting a spell? What spell are you gonna cast?
Medical check.
Okay. What do you roll?
I rolled 25.
25. Jesus, what? Using pretty much just some nature salves and I'm fairly certain, like, weed or something, and you were able to make him conscious. I mean, he's fucked up. It looked like he's probably gonna move for a while, but he's semi-conscious at this point. If you want to
I
ask
asked him,
questions.
what happened? Who attacked you?
Maybe you should like try healing him.
The kingdom, they attacked us.
What did they take?
He tries to kind of take a look. The device, and they didn't tell us what it was.
The elves took a device.
Yeah, we saw it.
But he doesn't know what it does.
The colonels should know.
Colonel, eh?
He's what he is.
Where is this colonel?
I'm kind of in a bad situation here. I don't know. He was in the train, but not sure where. I didn't see him after we left.
What's his name?
It's Krim.
I used a medical kit on the thing. On the guy.
On the thing.
On the thing. Well, I mean, he's already stabilized and he's awake. He doesn't need extra help.
Okay.
Also, you used him to, like, you used a charge of your medical kit to, like, make sure he, like, actually awoke. Also, Colonel Krim is a name you know.
We do know that name.
It was, Colonel Krim was your, base's commander.
Right. So our base commander was on here. So it could be related to the goblin thing. Let's see if we can find Krim.
Why goblins? I thought he said it was a bunch of elf people who blew it up.
They might be fighting. Who knows? Let's find out. Find Krim.
Okay, sure. You can do a perception check if you can find him. Actually, anybody who wants to try and find him can do a perception check.
21.
Turn on. You go through over the area of, like, where the main crash was, and would it be going closer? Yeah, you do find your old colonel. He's unconscious, and he was looks like he was some carts away from the front ones. It was actually fairly close to you guys, and you find him basically surrounded by crates that have now spilled whiskey all over the place.
Damn waste of good whiskey.
Like, most of the carts are still, like, just or the boxes and crates they're all shuffled around, but there is specifically one that seemed to have been opened at some point. Looks like he was tasting.
All right, let's see if we can get him stabilized.
You go. You do a medicine check to see what state he's in, because it doesn't look like outwardly he has wounds.
That would be a 15.
Yeah, you're able to tell that he's looks like
Natural 20.
yeah, you're able to tell that he has a bit of a wound on the back of the head. Looks like he just like got jostled at some point pretty hard, hit pretty hard on the head. He's still alive, but he's unconscious at this moment.
Okay. Let's,
Should we tie him up so when he wakes up he doesn't try to arrest us?
There
Why
are
would he
more of
arrest
us
us?
than there are of him.
also, this just happened, what, like last night? Maybe word hasn't even gotten to him yet.
What? No,
Well,
it
at this
happened like
point, it's
5
been a
minutes
couple
ago.
of. It has at this point. It's been a couple of days at least. Actually, closer to 3.
Okay.
So you guys would be depending on if you could be either known criminals and just like escaped, or just MIA at this point. You can't really tell at this point. Like,
Quick,
which
everyone,
you are
cover your
considered
face.
by him.
Apart from Anatoly, he doesn't know you.
I am still confused.
Where we all are.
So who's this colonel guy that you guys all know? Because I don't know him.
Yeah, he's our old boss from the military.
Okay, so why do we give a fuck about him? He's looking for you.
He might know what's up with the elves attacking.
Why would
Wasn't
we
he
give a
kinda
shit
going to
about the
kill you?
elves?
Because the elves just blew up this fucking train, weren't you listening?
Well, why do we give a shit about that?
I don't. I'm trying to figure
Because
out.
it could have very bad consequences for Broken Hill, which is glorious gnome land.
Also, aren't you like half elf?
Yeah, aren't you one of them? And you, Bliv, aren't you one of them?
What of you? I tried to persuade them.
What did you guys?
Of the team, buddy. That would be a 13.
I mean, fuck.
13 for insight.
I don't know. Why were you trying to persuade? You were just trying to persuade them to, like, trust you? Were you lying? Were you being deceptive? Or were you
tried
just
to-
like trying to make buddy?
Buddy.
But like, was it done in a malicious intention, and more like just like, guys, I'm actually with you?
With you.
Okay. Based on the insight, he looks like he's being earnest. Doesn't look like he's lying or just being a fucking silver-tongued snake
I
asshole.
mean, there's a thing about this. If the gnomes are... Not the gnomes, we're good guys. If those knife-eared bastards are brazen enough to blow up train in broad daylight, then that is a very good indicator that, maybe it's war.
To be fair, there's like nobody around, even if it is daylight.
True. But still.
Well, it isn't daylight.
In broad
Well,
moonlight.
I can fucking tell. Everything looks great to me.
What is nighttime?
I'm pretty sure it's when the sun's down and it's cooler.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that is true.
Either way, if they're willing to fly plane over here, we might be at war. Or, war.
Again, do we
Well,
care?
I mean, it could again have very bad consequences for Broken Hills.
Will it? I mean, can't we just break from these bastards when they're at war and can't really deal with somebody suddenly leaving at the same
They really
time?
need our metal.
So, do we give a shit?
They might blow us up.
So, what you're saying is we should blow them up full.
Maybe.
So, what do you guys do? You have an unconscious colonel of yours in front of you? Old, Colonel?
I don't know this guy. Like, who is this guy? Is he cool?
No, he's an asshole.
So just slit his throat and let's be gone.
Well, maybe ask him some questions. Wake him up, ask him some questions. The rest of us hide. If everything goes bad,
I'll
we
try
just
to wake him.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's not that difficult. You just kind of like use a bit of like inherent healing magic, spare to dying, blah blah blah. You're a cleric, and you're able to like make him wake up. He's definitely he looks pretty bad. It's like his eyes are a bit foggy. It looks like he isn't all there currently.
Right. Plus, how are you doing?
What? What's going on? What happened?
Looks like there was a slight train accident.
Accident?
Yeah, you guys seem to be attacked from the, you were attacked by the, what are they called?
Kingdom
Knife here,
of
pieces
Olympia?
of shit!
The kingdom attacked the train.
He like starts to like look at you a bit better. It's like, but his eyes are really. He has a real trouble looking at the moment. Like you can try and like squinting his eyes. Just, fuck! I knew something like this might happen. Fuckers! How did they even
no,
figure
fuck
it
those
out?
elves! I say from the bushes.
Sergei, shouldn't you be quiet?
He looks like he doesn't hear. He's probably having a lot of ringing inside of his ears right now. What? Is the device? Is it okay? Did the bastards take it?
I'm not sure what you guys are holding. We just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
Right
Tell
fucking
them-
time.
We saw the planes come in and go away.
Planes? Oh, fuck. They really wanted this thing.
Yeah, it looked like it was definitely from the kingdom.
So, what happened exactly?
I don't know. I just happened to be close enough to the train to see I heard explosion, saw planes come in and come out. And, I'm a cleric, so I'm obliged to help the living stay alive. I came over
Are you?
and
I
found
don't think he
you.
is.
Just a deception check.
I never remember seeing him sign the oath. And he doesn't care about Geneva and her rules.
16.
Okay. Can you tell me, after the engine, the second cart, is everything there? There is a metal.
Light him.
What was that?
Nothing!
Lie to him.
The second cart, is it fine? Is it still there?
Can I have a look? Do I see it?
No,
It's a
the
crater.
second cart's gone. It's like crumpled. It's crater and it's also like crumpled in the crash.
The train was attacked, right?
I'm a bit hazy at this moment. The cat.
I think there's a hole where the second car was.
Shit. Go inside. If check. There should be a crate, like at the center, like held down by many straps. It should say device 05. Check if it's still there.
I think this fucker took some kind of class being really fucking vague.
Which
I look
one-
around,
which
it's
one
like-
came for the colonel.
Well, no, the cart
Both,
number
either.
2 is gone.
Pretty much whatever was on the inside of that train is on the outside now. I don't see anything like that.
Damn it. I fucking... So that means they took it. That screws up everything. Oh, also, guys, did you tie him down, or is he like just sitting there right now?
He's laying down. He's laying down.
Okay, yeah, he's laying down.
I'm attending to his wounds.
Okay. He's just kind of just sitting there, trying to like recover, just breathing slowly.
So we're gonna kill him or what?
Probably not.
No, not you. I'm talking to Sergey.
I don't know. Maybe Blimp needs to ask him what the fuck was even on this train.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck is a device 5? I mean, I don't even know.
So what exactly were you all carrying here that you would get attacked so much? That's a pretty bold attack in the broad daylight.
Moonlight.
It's I can't share details, but
Dang them.
it's very important for the safety of
Use
our
your mind
nation.
magics!
Fucking eat his face.
I will cast suggestion.
Okay, yeah, he's at a complete fucked up state, so he doesn't even have mental resistances. What are you telling?
I understand how the military law is, but maybe I can help if I just only knew what you were looking for.
You know, you actually have to suggest something right with that spell.
You should tell me what it is.
I suggest you tell me what it is.
The device 05 is a crystal reactant. He starts reading a bit. It's designed to be used as a strategic weapon to eliminate entire cities.
Is that a fucking bomb? That's what he's saying.
Eliminate whole city. I think it may be a big boomer. Like they're using.
Ah, fuck it, I could probably learn a spell to do that. I'm not impressed.
True, but imagine if somebody
Big
not
bomb.
magical like me got onto something like that.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
Sergey.
man.
The device. We must get it back at some point.
Wait,
The
there's
device-
only like one of those, right?
I mean,
Sergey?
I don't know. Blimp, how many are there?
Wow. That's
Yeah,
number
I mean,
5,
it's
right?
5, so maybe there are 5.
So there's like lots of fucking cities. Oh, 5 of them blow up. Who gives a shit?
Wow, that is a horrible weapon to lose.
yeah. You're telling me the damn thing can have like. If you find a proper power source, the damn thing can blow up like. Has an effective blast yield of 200 kilometers. Oh, Christ.
Have you heard any news of me and my comrades here in the last couple of days?
Shush, we're not here!
He's squinting. He's like, I don't know who you are.
Ah, good, he's blind. Okay,
I
kill him.
am-
Let's go.
All of
Jesus.
us.
He knows our voices.
Oh, he doesn't fucking know anything. He doesn't recognize you at all.
Excellent. Well, sir, I can help get you. I've got you back on your feet. Is there someone you need to have contacted?
I need to contact High Command. Tell them that the package was intercepted. Tell them just device 5. It's vague enough.
Do I see a radio around?
No,
Don't see any radios around here.
just go somewhere. Just somewhere. Send a message. Doesn't matter where.
All right, boss, I can do that.
Why is he doing what that guy's saying? Aren't you guys like criminals, you said? Are you fucking lying to
Maybe
me?
it's a ruse.
I make sure he's not bleeding.
Yeah, he's not
Oh,
bleeding.
fucked up.
He's just really out of it at this point.
Yeah, you should see to your men. I will see if I can't get that message out.
He just, yeah. He just kind of fades in and out of consciousness at this point. Looks like he's gonna go just lose consciousness at any moment,
Okay.
and he's out.
We need to erase his memory. Has anybody got the brick?
I mean, I could probably just use a rock. It's
No,
almost
it
as
has to
good.
be a brick.
I don't have a
Shit.
brick.
I pick up a rock and cast Minor Illusion to make it look like a brick.
Here you go.
I guess that'll do.
I hit him directly in the memory bank.
With the minor illusion
Yeah.
brick? So, can you... Wait, does that even create a tactile sensation?
No, but it's just a big rock, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, you pick up a big rock and... Make an attack
Yes.
roll.
Just sneak attack him
Yeah,
right
I
in
will,
the
yeah.
head. He won't never expect it.
Yeah, just make it an attack roll.
He's let down, you say?
Hmm?
You said he was let down.
Advantage. Fucking kill him.
Oh yeah, he's unconscious. He can't defend himself.
Fucking kill him. Just roll the damages.
Okay.
Oh
Six-
yeah, it's
16.
just like
How much damage does a big rock do?
it is technically an
I want
improvised
non-lethal damage to the
weapon, but,
memories.
well, I mean, you don't even need to roll. You just like you hit him in the head with a rock.
Hold on,
And-
he got thrown free of the train and then landed straight on
Hold
his
on,
head
Let me
repeatedly.
write something. I take out like a pen and paper.
Dear diary, I was in a train. It got exploded. They stole something. Then I hit my head and cannot remember, but I magically got better. And then kind of scribbled a bit, so it looks like he passed out. And then I put it in his pocket.
Okay. You put it in his pocket.
Signed Colonel.
Side
Genius.
table.
Nobody
I crossed
will
out the S
expect
of
it.
Sergei.
Okay, so you put the note inside of somewhere, like his code or something. So what do you guys do? Do you leave?
Well,
Well, we've got no fucking way to track flying things. Yes, you guys said we can't find out where the fuck that thing's going. So I vote we stay away from cities because they don't
but
want
they
to get
could blow
exploded.
up. They could blow up Broken Hills.
Well, Broken Hills itself is made of two parts. One is the topside city.
What's
and
his
one is the
demographic
underground
of
city where
topside?
you guys come from. Well, it's still mostly
Right, we
gnomes,
just
but
have to
also
warn the
like
gnomes.
humans.
No.
I think we broke
So
it.
we just need to get there, warn the gnomes, warn our people, and then get underground and wait for all this to blow over.
More underground.
We must lead migration away from extravagant cities back to our roots.
Okay. So, what do you
Clemens.
guys do? Do you start?
Right, so
Actually, no, we don't need the direction. We just follow the train tracks, I guess. Sorry,
guys don't
Clemens,
wanna-
you're useless. Follow the train tracks.
You guys
don't-
don't want to loot the train? Like the criminal scum you
I mean,
are?
if you're offering,
Oh, I mean,
I
it's
loot
always
the
an option.
I thought it was full of moldy clothing. That's what Blimp said.
Well, that was the one cart you guys were in.
well, why would they tell us what multi-clothing?
I don't know.
Stupid.
Hey, let's put some fucking magical bombs in this train and some moldy clothes. That'll be sure to keep
Yeah.
it hidden. That's a fucking good idea. Jesus, you fucking told people
No,
are
I
so
don't get a
stupid.
rifle through the colonel's pockets. Oh, look, a note. What is it? Dear diary, the day I was on a train and it got exploded. Oh no, I wrote this. I put it back.
Okay.
I am looting
I
train. I rolled an
I run in
8.
through his
Okay, you rolled
pockets.
an 8.
Clemens, are you useful or not?
Let's see.
Is this
what
investigation?
I can see with my eyes.
12.
Investigation, yeah.
Look, I'm still confused why we care about this bomb.
Oh no,
I'm gonna be very
I
honest
just don't
with
want
you
them
guys.
to blow up an unknown place.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, but I'm just saying, shouldn't we just try and figure out the
Well,
counter
yes, we
thing?
put bubble up an unknown place and then
I mean, how are they even going to get it there? Are they just going to like, whoop, drive it in with cart and then explode, or we just stop trains
but
from
yeah,
coming
we just
in?
blow. We warn gnomes. We warn the city council. We go underground. We seal up.
Hippo,
Hello.
you were looking over
Colonel.
Colonel? Okay, yeah, you don't really
I take his
find
jacket.
anything. You take his jacket with
I
the
put
note in
the
it. And
I put the note back in his hand.
okay, you put the note back
Look
in
at
his
me,
hand.
I'm a fancy
in like a code, and you also find 10 gold pieces just in a pocket.
Chop change. Put it in my pocket.
You don't really find anything Ishworthel. Looks like he wasn't carrying anything important.
What race is he? It's a human. Oh, this
hold on.
jacket's far too big for me. Hey, Blim.
Yeah, but you gotta wear it like a trench coat. That'll be
Right,
pretty
okay,
cool.
yeah, I roll the sleeves up a bit and wear the like big long coat.
So what did everybody else roll for looking?
I rolled
stuff?
an 8.
You rolled an 8. Let me see.
Oh wait, oh fuck, I have ranks in investigation. I got so used to no bonuses. I get 15.
15.
Holy shit, I can find things.
You found a small a case of like military emergency supplies, and when you open it, instead of like finding bandages and shit, you just find one potion of greater healing.
I pocket the potion.
You pocket the potion, and you don't really find anything else of really noteworthy.
This is a fucking waste of time. We got on the train, I use magic, train explode, we get nothing for effort.
Yeah.
Okay, what did anybody else
I
roll?
got this pretty bitchin' coat.
Well, they 12.
Oh, you rolled a 12. You don't really find anything special. You do find some gold, like pretty much lying around, like all over the place. Total value is like 60 GP.
Bliv, look
Alright.
around on the bodies, see if you can find some armor to keep you safe.
See any armor?
Any armor? Roll again. See if you find any armor.
Four.
You do find armor, but it's exploded mostly. Ripped
What about
apart.
any guns?
You have
Oh.
like all of these guns already,
Oh, no, I was
seriously.
thinking a gun
How
for
many do
you,
you
just
need?
in case, your magic runs out or something.
No, I don't need
Let me
to.
just.
My magic doesn't run out, it's not fucking tap water, Jesus.
Clemens, you want the gun?
Oh god. Most of the guns. Most of the guns on this train would have been used by the soldiers, and like most of the soldiers, they are either completely mangled or just
No,
vaporized.
no guns. Sorry, Clemens.
I mean, I suppose you can like just pick up the crap ton of mangled guns and I don't know, try and see if you can salvage them into actual weapons.
I'm not that
or
smart.
maybe try and sell them. You do find some filled cartridges though, like 3
We
standard
have so much
cartridges.
ammo, we can never run out.
Yeah, you have a
I
lot of
take a
ammo.
couple of pistol cartridges. And
Okay.
then I'm good to go with my coat.
I
Also
only rolled
take
like
ammo.
a 7.
A 7. Okay. You just find some. You find some random crap, like not worth too much. Approximately 25 gold pieces.
Yay.
Let's see. Did they have this aboard? So you guys kind of rolled real bad for the treasure. Yeah.
That's the way it happens back in Gnomeland. You have to stand in line to get your toilet paper.
No,
Damn right.
no.
It's the same place.
Everything important sadly either got stolen by the humanoids or got blown up. Sadly, everything else is just general trade goods. Unless you like want to go, like literally carrying like stuff that weighs a lot, you're not gonna be getting much value out of this anymore.
Right.
I mean, there are trade goods though. But, you know, you don't have any way of transporting them properly.
Okay, so we're out in the middle of fucking nowhere. The train idea was terrible idea.
Well, it got us further than walking.
Well, I could have fucking walked here as well. I mean, it was like an hour. It's not really that far. The train wasn't going that fast. We could jump on. So now what is our plan?
Now we walk to Broken Hills, I guess.
What do you think, elf?
Yeah,
Why not you, the other elf?
I resent that.
I don't really care. You have pointy ears, and you're an elf.
They're not that pointy.
Well, I'm not going to measure it with a scale. What do you think? What do we do?
Go to Broken Hill.
Do you want to come to Broken Hills? It's a great country. You get beats.
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 Well, you get
I'm
your
down.
daily allocation of beats.
Yeah, obviously, you have to make it even.
For everybody.
Everybody.
Here.
So, you guys are going to... Are you gonna try and go through, like, a straighter route, or are you just gonna follow the train tracks?
Should we be following the train tracks? I mean,
At this point, it doesn't really change much if you follow the train tracks or if you just like try and go a straighter route. At one point, do you guys want to stop for the night? It is getting a bit late.
We could stop here.
Probably stopping here might be a
good place.
good place. Yeah.
We all walk off into the sunset.
Yep. You all walk off into the moonlight sunset.
Into the
Thing.
moonset.
Moonset. Yeah. So,
I'm disappointed the train exploded. I'm not going to lie.
disappointed.
I've never been on a train before, and an hour later it
No,
explodes.
it's kind of a letdown. I wonder if
Probably because you
wonder if
were
they
on
all
it.
do that. Well, no, we know it's because of this box number 5. This HBGB5. This Mumbo number
So,
5.
what do you think about the decision? Complaints? Comments?
Oh, I don't know. Let's go to Broken Hills. I mean, it's not like we can follow the flying machine. So
Yeah,
I
they're
guess
gone.
somebody's going to get exploded. I mean, it's just
They're gonna be us gnomes.
Maybe. Very weird.
So, what were your opinions on the incredibly not subtle foreshadowing?
What foreshadowing?
I only saw one shadow,
That's
it
pretty
was
cool.
mine. That's...
I was in the dark. There's no shadows.
Oh, I meant when we were outside.
What foreshadowing, lady?
Oh, I mean, nothing.
Massive Master has stolen a nuke.
Somebody did.
Massive Master.
Trash, is your character just going to be an asshole forever?
What do you mean?
Hmm.
I was getting shit on the entire time. What else am I gonna do?
Well, you picked an elf as a race.
In a world where elves are all huge racists and everybody hates them back.
We will keep it.
And then the fact that
perpetuated, I guess.
you perpetuate the reason that everyone hates elves.
I'm really surprised you didn't just end Clemens.
Why?
Oh, isn't he like a half elf?
Yeah.
Wouldn't he be like a mongrel to you? Like worse than even like a non-elves?
I could just try a different character.
I mean, like, nobody would have been like, oh no, you failed to grab Clemens. Oh, you could have, like, had perfect murder right there.
Yep.
Wait, no, I mean, isn't Blimp's whole character the fact that he doesn't like the fact that how racist
But then
elves
he's
are?
a racist!
No, I don't think so.
He's not
He
racist.
just hates gnomes.
No, well, probably, but
But yeah,
I don't know.
this session was a bit railroady.
Because we were on a
quite literally.
train!